All right, welcome everyone to the next episode of Immortalized in Stone. Hope everyone's doing well out there. The first thing I want to mention before we get into the show is that this Saturday is the last day to enter the contest. So make sure if you want to be in it that you do so. At 12 o'clock on Saturday, it will be closed. No more entries. And the following week, when we start Immortalized in Stone, me, Tim, and David will be going on first. We're going to each pick a winner for first, second, and third place, and then everyone will join in after we choose the winners. So, and that'll be random. So that's it for that. Just wanted to give everyone a heads up. And so what's going on, guys?
What up? What up?
Good, man.
Not much, man. What's up?
What's up to the chat?
Exactly. Well, I know they dropped a few new pieces for pre-order. Nothing I'm interested, but I did see them.
What,
so I know we wanted to start with Elektra.
All right, let's get down to business.
You got it, Dave. I just saw this on Facebook like maybe 20 minutes ago.
Yeah,
I love it.
I saw it a couple hours ago, but it's like you said, they changed it up a little. You could see by the pose that you're getting here.
I think you're getting both, right? I think this whole arm is going to be a switch out.
Yeah, it's either.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
So
yeah, I think
whole arm and shoulder is going to be a switch out, which is
because I was asking if Lou thought it was a torso switch out, but now I see the seam by her.
Yeah, you could see it.
Okay, that's cool.
I like the old one. I like the new one too.
So everybody's trashing the. I mean, I like it, but people are not liking the portrait. What do you think?
No, I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I don't mind the portrait either, man. I think it's all right.
I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Everyone's got this thing with Elektra. Like, I have the original comic cat. I love it. I think it's the best depiction of her. It looks great with my Daredevil. So I'm satisfied. But back then, people complained about that one. They complained about the XM one. They complain about this one. And they always say the face-to-face. But when you get them in person, it looks so much better than it does on camera.
Yeah.
So that's all I could say. I was worried when I ordered that, but I got it at a great price, a ridiculous price. And when it came in and I saw it in person and I saw the face, I'm like, what the hell were these people complaining about?
She looks Greek to me, man.
Yeah, me too. At least closer to Greek.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Greek,
at least she looks female. But see, now here's the other thing that's funny. So you have the people, we were all talking about the Poison Ivy. So you either love it or you hate it. But they finally showed a second head.
Let me pull it up.
And to me, if you put that other head on it, she looks female. Seem to hate that head other than me. But the other head makes her look like a woman instead of like a she-male. So I don't get that one. She actually looks female in that picture.
Yeah, they actually kind of saved themselves a little bit, but the physique is a little bit off, man. Like the hips and shit.
The physique.
Right? She's not the original Sideshow piece. They knocked that shit out the park.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's comic accurate, very sensual. It hit all the marks that you need to hit for Poison Ivy.
Right.
I'm with you, Lou. I feel like I was the only one who liked the exclusive head too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not feeling it, man. She looks like I don't know.
Like,
It's too much.
You know how they have the term butterface? Everything looks good butterface. She's the opposite of that. She's a butter body. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know, man. When I see the whole thing from afar, it doesn't look that bad.
Nah, I don't know, man. That body is off, bro.
I mean, come on. She's known for having nice hips and a great ass. In this picture, she's got no ass and no hips.
Yeah.
She's got overly muscular back, a masculine face on the regular. I mean, that's solely my opinion, but the other,
My thing is, how is it $600? That's my
that
thing.
too. It's overpriced.
I mean, usually those female, prices are not too expensive. You know what I mean?
I hope she doesn't get a giant seam like a Killer Croc or something.
Yeah, right.
Eric, there's a guy in chat. Eric Bieno said she looks like Cheetah from. I think he meant Chitara. Or actually, maybe he meant Cheetah.
Yo, it's not bad, man.
That exclusive does look a little like Cheetah.
Casual, what are you? Are you Jay Diaz on IG? Casual Collector? I think so. What up, Carlitos Way?
Yo,
What's up?
What's up, brother?
Down
Let's see
everybody.
what does Carlos think of the she-male tag?
Well, I haven't seen it.
Let me pull it up.
Oh my god.
Carlito, what do you think?
Damn. Anorexic.
Oh god, he would.
My belly's all fucked up. Got a sperm belly.
Yeah, but look at her and no air and a flat air.
Yeah, that ass got to go. I got a better looking ass. Watch it.
There you go. There's the Carlito we remember.
Yo, let me ask you guys a question. Predator, the movie, just released today.
I was gonna ask.
Oh, the trailer.
I
The
didn't watch
trailer.
it.
All right. So they released a trailer. It's about a fucking minute and a half long. Couple of kills. That's it, right?
Mm.
So I go and I look for it on YouTube, and I'm like, all right, let me look for it. I found it, but then finding it, I see 1,000 fucking, what do they call those when the trailer's released, but you want the reactions being videotaped?
Oh yeah.
I know
React-
what you mean.
Let me ask you a question. Who is the dumb motherfucker that's gonna go down and watch everybody's fucking reaction? All right, here it is. Oh, oh my god! And then they give you an explanation of actually what they saw, and then to top it off, that makes me more fucking crazier, is the fact that somebody can have an 18-minute video of a 1-minute trailer. Explain it to me how that fucking movie's gonna suck.
Oh my god.
I can't comprehend that.
Where's George at? George probably got one right now for that shit.
Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Who you already? The only fucking reaction that I want to see is Arnold Schwarzenegger's.
Yeah, but Carlos, those shit get mad views. I think
says it's good. It's good.
I think George's reaction to an Infinity War trailer got like the most views on his whole channel.
God damn.
People watch that shit, bro.
Well,
I don't
I
know.
mean, if you really do a good one, that's hilarious. Like if you saw something that was horror related, and here you are, and you jump out of your seat and you fly backwards and shit falls on
They're gonna
you.
trust that. Oh, this is gonna be good. Carlos likes it.
It would also be super funny, so it would go viral. But if you're just doing one where you're like, ugh, something like that, I mean, it's not that great.
Super viral?
I've seen ones that
There's
are
a million fucking idiots watching the video. That's what
especially if you're gonna watch 40 of them.
Oh man, a lot of people do that shit with music videos. I've noticed that.
Yeah.
And these people get like millions of views, bro. It's like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna do that with my cock out and jerking off. When am I gonna blow it? When am I gonna blow it?
That would be a good way to do a Deadpool reaction.
I swear.
This print is looking nice, man.
Wow. Nice.
I dig it.
Yeah, that looks good.
I can't see fucking reaction videos. I can't stand it. It makes no sense to me.
I'm gonna do a reaction video for every new statue that comes up.
How about you do a reaction video for the wall statue?
Why don't you do a reaction video to one of George's reaction videos?
Yeah,
Like
there
super
you go.
meta.
A reaction to a reaction.
Yo,
Just stare at the camera for 5 minutes.
I can't believe you reacted this way.
you're giving me ideas, man.
That's funny though.
Oh my.
I understand that people have no lives. I understand that totally, but Jesus Christ, man.
Carlos,
Wait, so
did you pre-order this Terminator?
No. I'm waiting for someone to buy it at full price, and then I'll get it at half price when they want to get rid of it in a year.
That's a good idea, actually.
Sounds smart.
Is that based on any movie or show, or is that
No.
like a?
It's a Mythos, I think. Right?
Yeah, it's a Mythos thing.
Oh, okay.
Pass.
Hard pass.
Goodbye.
You know what drives me nuts too, speaking of videos, when you go online and there's a movie and you know there's a video out because they released it at like a convention. Speaking of, it's Halloween that I'm talking about. And all of them say official trailer, and you go on them and you're excited to see it in some fan-made bullshit.
That's like that makes me nuts. Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
a click.
don't call it official, you jerk off.
Yeah, it's for a click, baby. That's what it is.
I literally went through yesterday like 8 of them to try to find this video that was shown at a convention. And every one of them was some bullshit, even though it said official video.
Yeah, that's how they do it. That's how they get your click, man. Everybody wants to buy a Lamborghini.
Yeah, after that one, it was like, that's it. Fuck it. I'll wait for the trailer to drop.
Anyone peel this?
Master Pizza wants to know, Jem, how many Venoms do you have?
No, yeah, answer them. I got 5 and 1 on the way. Like
hey.
when you talk about your kids, I got 5 babies and 1 on the way.
Wow. That 1/3 scale Myers is done. Pass.
Oh yeah, the PCS.
Yeah.
You know what? I like it, but it's too big, and it's like, if I want a Michael Myers piece, I don't need it in 3rd scale.
Yeah.
We talked about that last week. We were talking about that.
I mean, I really like it, especially the exclusive. But I was like, quarter scale, I would have ordered it. He's probably my favorite horror guy, killer, slasher, whatever. And so I would have liked to have him in the collection, but not at 3rd scale.
It's too big. And it doesn't look right. I mean, it looks like dumb.
You know what I would have loved too for the exclusive? The mask that he wore when he was a kid, the clown mask.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
Put it on the floor next to him or something. That would have been a really cool exclusive.
Let's see what they're showing here.
So I'm excited to see the Carpenter remake. I hope they don't brutalize it. The only thing I didn't get was, if you're going to go with a sequel like that, why skip the 2nd movie? The 2nd movie was actually pretty damn good. I would have preferred the sequel to be like an actual part 3 instead of the crap that we got from 3 on. But they want to cut 2 completely out of it. So I'm like, that's a little strange.
It's wild. Hey, can we talk video games? Did you know the announcement?
Of course.
The announcement of Superman?
Is it official, or is it just
It'll probably be at E3, yeah.
I'm gonna flip the fuck out.
So
It's like an open world, I think, right?
That's correct.
What is
That
this?
happens. It's gonna be crazy.
Did they show any footage or anything?
No, not yet. No.
I'm all in for that, man.
Yeah, especially open world.
It's the Rocksteady people, right? The same people.
The Rocks, yeah, exactly. The
Arkham?
Rocksteady.
That's a rumor, bro.
But that's been a rumor for years.
No,
It's
it's
not,
officially like happening. It's a write up and everything on it. Hey, Tim,
ready for
Who
that.
wrote it up? Who wrote
Tim,
that
you're.
up?
Can I? Hello? Hey, you
Come
cut your hair?
A while back, man.
Cass got the shit echoing.
Someone's echoing, yeah.
That's Cass.
He's also having that problem that John Sanchez has, where he doesn't have his whole face on it. And we're staring at a ceiling fan.
What's up,
You need like a stick, man, so you can level it.
a selfie stick?
Yeah, selfie stick, man. Yo, Faye, what up, baby?
Yo,
What's going on, Blue?
What's up, man?
Good, man. You made me think last week, man, about DC and Marvel, man.
DC.
One guy said, so get this, Carlito. A guy said, we react to statues and people watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well,
What does that make you think about, man?
everything you were saying, you're very profound and deep, man. You were like fucking Zen last week, man. You was all over it, man.
He was all over Avengers, huh?
Yeah, he was all over that, man. He was killing it. Yo, how about that, dude? How about the Easter egg of Infinity Wars, man? Somebody found 300 fucking plus eggs.
Yeah, that was a crazy video.
I mean, I saw that video and I'm like, all right, this guy needs to have sex or get fucked. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? Comprehend what I'm saying, man. I mean, really, is this your YouTube life? This is it. This is what the fucking guy watched this movie. He was like, one, all right, hold on. Freeze. Roll. Two. Got it. Three. Oh my God. It's hard work to do, but wow, dude. Can you find a fucking prostitute or something in your life?
How many times?
Huh? 300 plus Easter eggs.
Well, how many times do you think he had to see the movie though to get all those in one day?
A lot.
He's like the reason that they got like the opening weekend, the top opening weekend of all time.
Wow. And then to break it down on each one. That's mind-blowing to me. Mind-blowing. But I'm the stupid one because I watched it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I
think
like, you know why? Because it was kind of interesting.
It was.
To see the little things they threw in here and there.
It was.
I like the Easter egg videos.
Yeah, the one that I really loved more, Easter egg video that I loved was the Player One. Because that was like that was pretty awesome. They got all the kind of shit from the 80s and it was pretty cool. Anyway, enough about that.
Have you ever seen the one? I mean, X-Men Last Stand was horrible, but that one scene in the woods where there's all those different X-Men characters, I always like that one.
Oh yeah.
There were videos on that.
Yeah, that's cool. You guys are
So we're being asked of the female X-Men pieces, who do we predict will be coming first?
X-23.
Yeah, probably.
It's possible.
Or Emma. Could be Emma.
Yeah, they go whack and go
where
Emma Frost, probably.
Yeah.
I was thinking Emma.
I just think with how many Wolverines they like to do and how it's the closest thing to Wolverine. I don't know. It just seems logical.
It's any of them are possible. I mean, because you could go with Rogue by saying she hasn't been done in a hot minute. Same goes for Mystique. People have been dying for a Psylocke. So there's good reasoning for each of them. It's going to be a good coin toss in my opinion.
So what do you think about all the old pieces? Do you think all those prices are going to go straight down or what?
Not all of them. I think some of them will. Because it's just, for me, this is the way I look at it. If a collector has a choice between going after a grail, as we call them, and paying $4,000 plus for it, or they get a new piece that comes out that's pretty nice, and they could say, well, you know, I could get this for cost, say $600. Which way are you going to go?
I mean, but are they really grails? I don't know if they're grails or just they're the only statues of that character. So everybody wanted to go out for it.
Well,
you know, Rogue, I mean, I did like that piece, but there was a lot of fucked up Rogues out there in terms of the face portrait. Psylocke had hella issues with, you know, cracked paint on the legs. So now people are just going to be like, instead of spending that $800 to $1,000 on the Rogue, I'm just going to wait for the $400 one that's coming out.
Yeah, well, that's the whole point. You know, like for me, I look at the Psylocke all the time to make sure that she's not. You know.
Yeah.
But it's like for us that have the older pieces that everyone wanted, it was like a rite of passage, I don't know, for being an old-time collector. Yeah. And it's like now every time a remake comes out, you're like, damn, now other people are going to have them.
Well, I mean, at least now you don't got to spend money to get another one, you know? You're good.
I mean, I'm on the fence about the Emma because I
didn't like the last one they did.
I have, but I could go for a new one. Psylocke, we'll see. It depends how well it comes out. And
yeah, I'm the same way with Psylocke. It's like, do I get icebreakers or do I get sideshow?
Yeah.
Both?
And then
Well,
X23, that's a small piece. The original one, right? It's a common cat.
Yeah, he's got the nice
it's a
one.
PF.
I think
it's a
the
PF. Oh, okay.
I think the PF's the only one where she actually looks Japanese.
Yeah, well, that's what I love about it. And she's got a great costume. The body's well done. The exclusive was good. The only issue was there were two of them. Some of them lean, and then the paint cracking. So I'm lucky so far. I haven't had any issues. Knock on wood. But there are a lot that do have them.
So when you get a lean, and this is coming from me because I'm pretty new to this hobby, when you get a lean, are you worried about it constantly leaning afterward, or are you leaning about it like shit breaking off the metal at some point?
Well, both technically, because it could continue to lean worse and worse.
Right, because
and eventually just fall off, or it might just stay the way it is. Like, for instance, for the Street Fighter collectors, Vega was known for having a lean. But there was a way to fix it, which was you would get a pair of, like, vice grips and a heating gun or an whatever you do, your hair dryer. And you put the heat on it and slowly bend the pin back while the heat's on it. And then once it's in place, you take the heat off and let it dry. And then it's back to being kosher. But do you want to do that with your statue? That's
no, man. That's why I bought it and I didn't make it myself.
You're like scared to death. Is it going to snap?
Well, the worst was that legendary scale, Wolverine, man. I heard some bad stories about that one.
Yeah, I heard the same.
Yeah, a lot of people I know, including Vic, had to get theirs custom work done to it to fix the lean.
The Superman PF is notorious for it, right?
Yeah.
But see, the Superman PF, the issue with it is actually the cushion things that are underneath.
Oh, okay.
Because with the weight of the cape smashes them on that end, and that's what causes the lean. So if you put some extra ones in there, it keeps it from happening.
Yo, this is weird. I can't see Carlitos or Fate in the like the live chat.
I
How about now? You see me?
I see Carlito.
No, in YouTube, like in the.
Yeah, he's talking about the thumbnails, the thumbnail pictures at the bottom. When you look at it through YouTube, I don't see him either.
That's weird.
Thank God.
Yeah, it's weird because I see him on my end.
I see him like on the Google Hangouts, but when we go to the live, to look at the chat, the voice chat, or the chat in YouTube, I don't see them. It's weird.
And people won't see Carlos. That's
I don't see myself in there.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you're right.
I'm not in there either.
No. You didn't make the cut, yo.
I see, I see myself, David, Mac Collector, Ramon, and Gem Mint.
Well, that's what you get for being late.
Exactly. First come, first serve.
That is what it is, because these are all the guys that were on when we started it.
Okay.
OGs of the episode.
That's it.
I'll come back. I'll try to come back.
I'm sure eventually it'll come on there. YouTube's known for taking a while to catch up.
Huh.
Okay.
Did you guys see?
One of the guys said, Fate, I remember what point you made last week about a movie being called Infinity. Oh, he's talking about Fate going off on Infinity War.
that was a 2-hour roast session right there, man.
You need a box of Kleenex at the end of that.
That's that Marvel hate for you.
Did you guys see the Professor X?
Yeah.
Yeah, the bad picture.
It's a bad picture, right?
It's a weird.
Yeah, because people were going ape shit saying, "Oh, it's a piece of garbage."
Actually, I ain't gonna let that go out like that, man.
Right.
And speaking of bad pics, the Wolverine prototype from Sideshow looking like he got blush on his face.
Oh my God, those were some horrendous pictures.
But they came out and said that that's not the production piece.
Did you see the
Now-
video that Kelvin did?
Yeah, I saw that one. I mean, the lean, you can't miss it being there, although, like you said, they said that's not an actual piece. But the one where they were complaining about the teeth and everything, that was just a horrible, blurry picture.
Yeah. What about this? Did you guys see that post? I forget what group it was in, showing how many cancellations they had on Sideshow over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, bruh. These dudes canceled more pieces than they bought and paid mad money in non-refundable deposits.
Yeah, that's the part I don't get. I mean, if that's the case, don't pre-order it. Wait until this shit comes out.
Well, or you pre what I mean, I've been I've definitely done that a couple times. But what I do now is I'll pre-order it, and then you set it to that, or when you pre-order it, you just set it to that one-time payment, so you can just leave it there until it comes out. That's probably what you're going to suggest afterward.
That's another option. I mean, I think only ever 2 did I lose the deposit on, which I'm all right with it if it's only a few times. But to go out
like
and
30 times.
Yeah, to go out and order that many and delete them is crazy.
And a lot of good pieces too. I was like, damn, yo, I
and
canceled.
It's like, call them up, man. Most of the time they'll work with you.
Well, hold on. So I canceled my one pre-order, and they gave me my deposit back.
Mm-hmm.
And I did try to do it a second time, and I was like, "Come on, man, do it as a one-time courtesy." And they're like, "Bro, we already did it as a one-time courtesy." And I was like, "All right, fuck," and I didn't cancel. That's actually I'm gonna still keep it. So it was for the Magneto maquette.
Yeah, that one looks nice.
Yeah, I figure I'll do a review on it and shit, man. Maybe I'll give it away on one of the episodes, one of the Gem Mint collectibles live.
I think you're gonna like it in person.
Nah, I don't know.
Say you don't sound.
Nothing's gonna be really impressive.
So that XM Mystique you're showing. What do you guys think about that?
Terrible.
Wow.
I'm pre-ordering. That looks awesome.
I really want to see the Sideshow before I make a decision, you know?
I was gonna say, yeah. Are you just gonna go all XM, or are you just gonna?
That was the plan until Sideshow said we're gonna do all the X-Men. I'm like, shit, man.
But there's no way you're getting both, right?
No. One or the other.
No, that would be nuts.
I'm the same way, Jim. Because it's
What?
like I'm the same way because it's like half the price.
Yeah, it's half.
It's
You get more bang for your buck. You get rewards.
And you'll know, you'll know the width of the statue, but you won't take up as much space too.
Well, supposedly these X-Men XM statues won't take up a lot of space either, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I just meant typically, even just looking from the base of this one, it looks like if you had to bet money, it looks like the Sideshow will probably be more narrower.
Yeah, we'll see, man. I got to see. If I like the XM one more, I'll get the XM. I don't really care, but I definitely don't want to double dip.
Yo, y'all can hear me right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, for real.
Yeah, you're breaking up now, man. We can't hear you.
I was impressed.
You sound like a robot having an orgasm.
Need to switch that up. Paint looked kind of lame, man. The blue was horrible to me.
You don't like the blue? I liked it.
Yeah, but also that's not the best picture.
I probably lagged out, guys.
Yeah, you're lagging a little bit.
Okay. Did you hear everything I said? Just not liking the paint, pretty much, was the whole point.
Yeah, we caught that.
All I heard was danger.
Yeah, but I like the unpainted. Unpainted looks great. I was like, okay.
Yeah, the unpainted one looks really good. So that's a bad picture too. That's not a studio picture. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
XM Power Rangers. So to me, I'm not gonna get it. It looks good, but I couldn't tell if it was a PCS Ranger or what.
Mm-hmm.
It looks good, man, but I don't know. I can't find a Power Ranger fan that would spend $1,000 on a statue.
I don't think so.
It's just too much. Like, I was a big fan of Power Rangers, but nah.
It's tight. Don't get me wrong, but then are you gonna get all of them? Are you gonna get the Yellow Ranger and the Pink Ranger? Come on now.
Well, if you had the pink, you could go to MegaCon and have Amy Jo Johnson autograph it.
I think my boy just did a movie with her, man. My boy Faust.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I don't know what it was. They just had some on-set picture or some shit.
'Cause I know this weekend I ordered my tickets. I got the special one where you get a collectible badge instead of that stupid paper wristband, and it comes with a bag and a special comic for the show and a water bottle for the show. A whole bunch of free shit came with it.
How's the turnout for that show?
Oh, it's pretty good. Saturday is really packed. The rest of the week I consider really enjoyable. You know, you could go in, do your stuff. It's got a good enough crowd.
Am I the only one?
I wonder if that's going to be a new thing for YouTube, that they only show 5 thumbnails or whatever.
I don't know. We'd have to wait until afterwards when it uploads completely.
No, he's back.
Friday's back.
Yeah, I just closed out just to see if it works. I just want to see something.
He's trying to make the cut, bro.
Trying to get in here, man.
Put me in.
Trick the system.
Hold on.
Tell you, I went out and ordered every one of those the Go Big figures.
Oh, really?
I don't know. They're cool to me. So but I went ape shit and ordered every one of them.
What did you order off Amazon? Nice.
I ordered a couple off Amazon and then a couple off a Big Bad Toy Store because
they got them in.
Nice. Toy Store you don't got to put a deposit, whereas the other one, Amazon, you had to pay it in full ahead of time.
What are they called? What's the brand?
Go Big by Comic Cave.
I'll send you a link, Dave.
Brian, that's a new Venom, or you had that one?
Oh, I see it.
There's 6 of them that are out right now.
Are you talking to me, Fate?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's new. Yeah.
You just got it?
Yeah, I got it like 3 weeks ago, I think.
What's new?
Oh,
The XM Venom and XM Cable.
It's who's going
Oh, yeah, you did tell me that. So what did you think about the XM Venom? Did we talk about this already?
Probably.
So what were your thoughts on the XM Venom?
I like it a lot. When I saw it on one of your guys' videos, I was like, that's the only one I'm going to get because that's the one that reminded me of the comic book the most.
When I opened the box and I saw that big ass piece with his arms stretched out, I was like, holy shit.
It's heavy as fuck.
It's heavy.
Yeah, I picked it up and I was like, holy shit. I actually got to try
in the box. Steve, man.
Yo.
I apologize. I didn't open the thumbnail yet, but I just saw the thumbnail.
Uh-huh.
And you know your thumbnail? Were you spinning the Ryu box? That thing made you look like an ant, bro.
Oh.
That box is freaking humongous, man.
The Ryu for the 1/3 scale?
Hell yeah. I was like, God dang.
I don't remember it being that big. The Spider-Man 2099 box was bigger than a bitch, and the Anti-Venom box was huge. I don't really remember that being big, but hey.
Damn, they're big.
It is. Look at the thumbnail, man.
I might have to go look at it now.
Those are them, and yeah, they are very big, Dave.
Big as shit.
I'll second that.
Oh, vinyl? All right, nice.
They're cool, though.
Oh, is that what you're talking? How much do they cost?
$80.
That's cheap, yo.
They're big.
The Spider-Man one looked really good, I remember. They have what? Thanos, Iron Man, and Spider-Man?
Black Panther. They have
the two, just to let you know, on Big Bad Toy Store, they show Loki and they show Hela, but those were actually canceled by the company. So even though it says they're sold out, the pre-orders, Big Bad Toy Store hit me up because I had them on pre-order, and they were actually canceled by the company. So,
Dave, pull one of them up again. I want to see how big they are.
I would have gotten that Loki one for sure. They're like 1/5 scale.
Damn, yo.
Yeah, but some of them are like 16 inches. The Hulk is 16 inches.
But they look big because of their like Funko Pop style, but very big.
Well, yeah, come on, a 16-inch Funko Pop.
Right.
I thought they were doing a Hulk Buster too, but I don't see it.
Yeah, I thought I saw
Well,
a
the
Hulk
Hulk
Buster.
Buster's not released yet.
Okay.
Interesting.
But I do look dope, man.
Black Panther. I like that one.
Yeah, I ordered them all.
That's awesome, dude. I'm the same way. I'm like, gotta catch them all.
You know what? Because my worry was right now, okay, they're just no one's seen them. They're not released. But once they do, I think they're going to get pretty popular. And then certain ones like Thanos, the Iron Spider-Man, those are probably going to sell out pretty quick and then go for a lot of money. So I figured, let me get them now before they go ape shit.
I just pre-ordered the Thanos one. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, yes.
And you know, that's probably going to be the first one to sell out.
Yeah, probably.
And
And they're not bobbleheads, right?
I want to get Gamora and Nebula to go with them.
So what's the deal with Big Bad Toy Store with XM pieces? They're going to be selling them again, I'm hearing? Or
They've always sold them. They just only sell the ones that have worldwide distribution to the US.
Talking about XM, I'm debating this one.
Oh, you didn't order it yet?
No, not yet. I'm still thinking about it.
Did you do Catwoman?
No, I don't know yet.
So XM's era, Big Bad Toy Story is as from at least from what I remember, they've always sold the XM pieces. At least just the DC ones, because those
yeah,
are the ones
they
that
had
license.
them. No, I've seen even ones that weren't worldwide.
yeah, like the XM Magneto that I bought came in a Big Bad Toy Store box. That's where dude got it from.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a fucking come up.
Yeah, well, Fanboy Collectible sells all of them too somehow. I don't know how they get their hands on them. They're in Connecticut.
Dave, man. That thing is gorgeous, bro.
Yeah, Fate. Give me the go. Which one? If you have to pick for Fate, Catwoman or Batgirl?
Ooh,
I know Carlito would go with Catwoman because of the bike.
The bike, that's right.
Seriously,
I would have to go with Batgirl though, man.
Batgirl?
Yeah, both of them are great. But if I had to choose one, Batgirl, man, because
I don't know, man. That Catwoman's pretty nice.
I didn't say she's garbage. Them are great.
How long is the motorcycle though?
Me, yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Batgirl.
Batgirl?
That red hair, man, her hair is like flowing and stuff. She got the little half mask. And I like to do holding up the rooftop.
I got the Catwoman on the chopper. The first one that came out.
Yeah, that's nice.
No, that shit's fire though, man. Oh, that biting the lip. That's all right.
I know, right? Sexy.
Yeah,
I think it's 4 heads.
Yeah.
No, I like that. I like that one by the
Pretty sweet.
Yeah, you ain't going wrong either way, man.
You're saying live pre-order? Is that what you're saying?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I don't think I have mine.
Nah, I think classic.
Do this.
Batgirl, man. I think Batgirl, the longevity, man.
Yeah, just to answer
Batgirl,
Bron Collections, I was sick for quite a while. That's why I wasn't too talkative on the other shows.
We'll see.
Yeah, that looks really
If you're
good.
more into bikes, it's a no-brainer. But
Carlos is gonna get me banned.
That's it. That's it.
What's he doing? What is he doing? I didn't see. Got
You
you.
heard that?
Yeah,
I
of
didn't
course.
see
Man, hate this fucking phone. Got excited. Anytime there's a live buying episode, I get crazy.
Oh,
Somebody pull a trigger. Come on, man.
All right, let me.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
No, I was gonna. I need to set up my shit. I haven't ordered from here for years.
Don't do it, man. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Please don't do it.
Save your money. 7 more months until Christmas, baby.
yeah,
14 more months until income tax.
two months.
Oh, man. August, you gonna be broke, nigga.
I don't know if,
2 months.
Starting the credit cards.
I don't know if Lou's gonna live that long the way he's coughing.
Now I'm on medication for it, but
Good,
yeah,
man.
2 months till my birthday, so that's
right.
probably when I'll get my next piece.
You're in July?
Although no, I actually think Dano will be here before that.
Your birthday's in July?
Yeah.
Oh, mine too. Whereabouts?
27th.
Oh, let's
Oh,
go.
mine's 20th.
Oh, nice.
I like that.
Yeah, I
Think
usually
about the time that your parents were fucking before they had you.
Jesus Christ.
You figure like, yo,
What is wrong?
I'm a winter baby, so I'm like, yo, my dad was humping my mom like in damn like May and shit.
How much porn do you watch?
I don't watch any porn, man. I got pussy at home, man.
Okay.
My wife's upstairs. 32.
I didn't mean as an
watch
insult. I didn't mean as an insult.
I don't watch no porn, man.
All right.
Come on now, 32 years, man, with the same woman, man. Can't watch no porn. Not a bang. I used to watch Bang Bros. I used to love that.
That's that Florida shit too.
Wait, that shit didn't come out that long ago, did
That
it?
shit was crazy, man.
That shit started 2 years ago, bro.
That's still going, man.
That's what I was gonna say.
I loved it.
Shit started like 5 years
Bang
ago.
Bros, man.
I do like the intro.
Hey, someone said, Dave, you moving. Dave's been moving since I found this channel.
Let's just say I packed way too soon, and they pushed the date back on the house.
It looks like you moved some of it out.
No, yeah, I'm moving in 2 weeks actually.
When you guys have a chance, 1970 something, there was a porno that's called Box Ball. Okay, so look that up, Box Ball, and you're gonna see the woman take the man's testicles, turn them like 3 times. She's gonna shove that inside her vagina before she puts his penis. Amazing video.
Oh my god.
That sounds disturbing, man.
This just went to an X-rated show.
No, it didn't. I didn't say no. I said Box Ball, man. Box Ball. Watch it. It's awesome. You're gonna learn a lot.
We made it, man.
Jay Remy said, Carlos, you in it?
I was too small. I only had one descendant testicle. The other one wasn't down yet, so I was out.
That shit crazy.
Box Ball, baby. Watch it.
Hey, Ant said Dave pre-ordered his house just like Sideshow, and they pushed the date back.
They actually did a couple, like 3 times now. They pushed it back. Son of a bitch.
You should do a video, Dave, of all the boxes and like make it like an igloo, and just go inside your boxes and just talk.
That's a good idea, man.
Like a
This is
fort.
my house.
Do like a blog of my
Yeah, like a block. Yeah. Oh, I would love that shit. That would be awesome. Do you have over 40 boxes?
No, I don't think so. That's too much. I don't think so.
30?
I mean, if I count the comic books and the small collectibles, probably. But
No, I'm talking about statue wise.
statue wise, no, probably have like 20, 25, maybe 30.
All right. So you figured that you counted that in your new home? Is that going to go into your garage? Those boxes?
Garage, yeah,
So no car in the garage. It's going to be boxes.
just boxes, bro.
That's how I do it. I got 60 boxes in the garage.
God
Dude.
bless.
My wife,
No, I put shelving in, so they're all against the walls. And
Yeah, mine are all against. They're not shelving, but they're like Tetris style up on the one side of the wall.
I'm going to do a Tetris style car in my garage, and I'm going to put like 4 wheels. And I'm going to take a picture of it. It's
That's,
going
a
to
really,
be awesome.
that's a really good idea, man.
With two flashlights in the front,
nice.
flashlights in the back, light it up. This is it.
But made out of Sideshow boxes.
He's
I'm
gonna
like,
make
no
a
boxes.
he's making a DeLorean out of stuff.
Oh, I'm gonna write this down so I don't forget.
my wife's making me get those ceiling racks to put in the garage.
Yeah, I've seen those.
She walked into like what's supposed to be her mother-in-law's room, and there's like filled the boxes. She's like, "What the fuck?" My mom was in like 2 weeks.
I was gonna do that too, but I have too many built-in lights, so they would all be covered if I put the boxes on the ceiling.
Jesus Christ, man. I just got my PCS Conan about 2 weeks ago, and that box was very big. So that's out in Staten Island in a dump somewhere, being recirculated. I don't understand how you guys keep boxes. It's amazing to me.
Actually, exclusive said if he can make a box house, then he's copying off of Crips with his bunk bed.
Where's your Weapon X? Did you get it? Your Weapon X? I
Who,
thought
me?
Yeah, Carlitos was getting. You were getting Weapon X, right?
I had a little malfunction there with the guy that I left the deposit with.
Oh
Not
shit.
gonna mention his name, but we were sorting things out, I guess.
Oh my.
Which one did you order?
XM.
Oh, nice. The Daniel Bell one. Cool.
I know a lot of those got delayed or something, right? Some batches of those XM shits.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks.
Oh wait, no problem.
No problemo.
No problemo. Oh, I'm very excited just to know that by next year sometime, there will be about 7 more Predator statues coming out. Can't wait.
Carlita, did you say you get rid of all your boxes?
Most of them, yeah.
So what do you do when you sell them? Do you just have people just do?
I don't really sell. I keep my stuff.
You have that much room? Is this the only room where you have stuff displayed?
Yeah, this is a little closet that I'm in right now, and this is where I put everything.
What are you doing? You got to see Carlos's.
Oh, it's a little man cave. It's a little man cave. I have the whole basement. It's my place. So.
Oh, cool, man.
Yeah, but Carlos, you got to show them all the stuff you have in those bins.
Oh, that's another story. Yeah.
You got to do
everything that's in this cave right now is what I really love. Everything that I don't love is in the garage, in bins and shit like that. So, but most of the stuff is like the statues. I'm not gonna flip anything because I really liked what I bought. So, but 6 scale figures was my thing. But just too many fucking 6 scale figures. But
I wish I was that good. I buy too impulsively. I buy shit that later on I'm like, man, I don't really want this shit anymore. I wish I was better at my decision making as some of y'all. My boy Frank too. I'd be telling him like, damn, everything he gets is like killer. Like there's no filler. I'm always like, man, I wish I was able to make decisions like that.
I'm impulsive too. I feel you, Steve.
But sometimes do you like when you're out there collecting, or you're gonna purchase something? Is that you purchasing it on that impulse that everyone else has got it, everyone else is getting it, or is it like a character that you really love? Like you're an omnibus guy, so all these characters, but basically, are you collecting because everyone else is doing that shit and you're jumping on the
definitely not because everyone else is doing it, but I happen to like a lot of different franchises and stuff.
Right.
Like XM Power Ranger. Maybe this time last year I'd have been like, fuck it, cop that. But then it's like now I got a Power Ranger, one Power Ranger statue. Everything else is some different shit.
And gone.
Yeah,
move that shit out, right?
Exactly. So I'm trying to be a little bit more cautious. Not really for a financial thing, but just I don't know.
Not to waste your time and energy on shit like that.
Well, that and selling sucks.
Yeah.
Think about Power Ranger statue, right? It's a G. Do you think that a year from now someone wants to really pay a G for that Power Ranger?
Nah, you'll get it 600 later on.
So you're taking a loss. I mean, why not wait it out? Look what's happening in this market right now as we speak. Sideshow's making new X-Men's. I mean, it's fucking crazy. It's bananas. It'll take a little bit of time to get probably what you wanted. How about if a new Gambit comes out and kills the old Gambit, the Grail Gambit? You never know.
But even if it doesn't kill it, which I don't think it will because of the whole cigarette thing and everything else.
Right.
But you're giving people another option. So someone might say, yeah, I love the old Gambit, but to pay $1,500 when I could get a new one for $650, it sways their decision. So now your stuff's losing value.
Yeah.
That's true.
Why are they doing so many chicks at once, too? I thought they'd kind of spice it up with some...
They sell, man.
Fellas. Yeah.
Yo, Carlos, X-Men asking, what's your favorite piece currently?
Oh, man. It's the Preds. The Predators. Yeah, I think I'd be more excited. Well, the Preds and the 2 Preds that I got, and fucking I'm waiting for Superman. I'm waiting for all the Superman coming in.
Let's go.
It's gonna be crazy.
Dude, how many? I literally have like 5 Supermans coming. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
really.
Retarded. It's crazy.
Which ones do you guys have coming?
I have the Prime One, Iron Studios, Sideshow. I have a custom Alpha 3. I forgot.
Oh yeah.
And What else? I think
What
that's
does it mean when you have an artist proof?
That's a good question. I have no
It
idea.
just means you got one that was meant for the artist to approve the sculpt and the paint scheme.
Yeah, that's my Conan.
Isn't the paint usually better?
Usually.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
that's my Conan came artist proof.
So,
'Cause
another question, because I'm new to XM.
That means you ordered it really quickly.
Yeah.
What does XM exclusive mean? Because I know X-Men
only
con
sold it-
exclusive mean that they only sell it at the cons, right?
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's
There's
what
there's like, for example, Deathstroke exclusive. It's coming up. Is that what does that mean really?
It's not available on their site, right? Isn't that?
No, it's only available on their site.
Only available,
Oh, okay.
I think.
And that was that one.
Sometimes they're only available at the convention.
And what was that the exclusive with the coins? But that doesn't happen anymore, right?
No, they stopped doing that.
Somebody in the chat can help me out.
And it wasn't really an exclusive. It was like a random thing, no?
Oh,
Yeah,
On the-
like
on the
for
coins?
instance, Cable, you could only order at the convention.
And same with Dark Phoenix, but then they changed it up later, which was weird.
that's the football player right there, Brooklyn, New York, baby.
Yo,
What up, guys? What up, Carlos?
What's up?
So
Sad?
What's up, Chris?
people on the chat were talking shit about your bed.
Oh yeah.
No, they weren't, were they?
Yeah, one guy did.
Gloves from PCS. What do you do with
Yes,
these things?
I have a pair of those too.
I feel like a doorman.
Did you get them with Ryu?
Huh?
Did yours come with Ryu?
Oh, not me. I didn't get Ryu yet.
That's what I got, the gloves.
No,
with.
the Conan.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit! It's a wonderful world in collecting, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
I still feel like we're in a slow season with these statues, man.
Oh, for sure. Well, it's been a whole slow year, in my opinion.
Let it be. Let it be.
Yeah.
No, I think I was first quarter. I was getting a lot. Then Thanos on Throne come, Venom and Carnage,
Right.
Spider-Man 2099. A lot of shit came in for me the beginning of the year, but
The
nothing in a
Marvel-
minute.
Anyone who watched this show for a hot minute remembers when me and Carlos had 2 and 3 page long free
Oh
orders.
my god! Maybe let me scroll back on my sideshow.
I think you had one where you were up to 8 pages or something.
Yeah. Well, I'm at 40-some pages already, but thank God, I'm down to 9 statues. So
On what pre-order?
on the pre-order, yeah. Fucking unbelievable! I'm so happy. I used to have like 20-something. It was just like amazing to me. Not
These are all
statues,
Superman?
but all kind of shit, huh?
All Superman?
No, man, not all Superman, all kind of stuff.
You said you're getting all
Freddy
of them.
Krueger, Wolverine. Nah, no, that's now. But a couple years ago, whatever. Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Well, what do you think, Carlos? Do you have more Preds or more Superman?
No, more Superman. Oh no, wait, hold on. Well, counting 1/6, I think more Preds.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, more.
So, hey, Carlos, let me ask you this: what do you think about the NECA Predator quarter scale figures?
You can keep it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
They're
pass.
Gotcha.
I mean, I had 2 of them. I like them, but it's not like the detail as good as a statue, the size, and then the 1/6 scale is just a little bit different. I mean, I feel like the 1/6 scale is a little bit more refined and I don't know, just like more flexible. If you want mobility. Now, in the size wise, they beat the 1/6, but I find that it's the 1/6 is just a little bit more detailed. But the statues blow away the 1/4.
I think like the NECA, like I had the Turtles. I feel like if they had a base, it would just be.
It'll just make it. I know what you're saying.
You need a base.
Yeah, my
You need
alien, my
yeah.
1/4 scale alien is in the church. I gave it away. Some kid got that shit for Christmas. Like fuck that. Here you go, father. Take
Yeah.
my NECA. He's like, what is this?
Have you ever
You
seen
know
this?
which one I actually like, though? The
That's a wolf, babe.
quarter scale NECA Penguin, the Danny DeVito one.
Oh, the Danny DeVito one, yeah. But that one looks retarded.
This is like a custom. I've never seen it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
his
see the
face
mouth?
looks
Can you
weird.
put the mouth back on that one?
Yeah, it looked weird.
Look at the man. Oh, shit.
What?
He looks like a retard.
What is that?
Are you handicapped player? I mean, handicapped.
Some dude in Orlando selling it. It's a half scale Polymon. I think it is.
Saw that cat to give it away.
You better put the mask on that bitch.
Polymon.
Yeah, that mouth is ugly. That looks like a broken vagina.
It's only 3 of them in the world.
3 of them in the world. Thank God. Thank God.
3 too many.
It's sad. I be picking on people, man. I should not say that shit, man. But no, really, in reality, that is an ugly fucking predator.
It is.
Look at his kneecaps, man. It looks like my kneecaps.
Even his mask looks slightly off.
It's just too big, right?
Yeah, it makes the head look too big.
Yeah, it's off scale. I mean, listen, I'm not an expert, but maybe it's the pictures of the angles. Nah, it just looks like garbage. No, just sorry if I hurt your feelings. Oh,
$2,000. You want it?
Get online, get a fucking lawyer, you cocksuckers.
They must have hand sculpted that shit.
That hand sculpted
with Play-Doh.
That's a 3rd grade class that did that shit. Oh my God, don't say that.
Oh my God.
So bad. How's that Green Lantern working for you?
Which one? Oh, the sideshow?
Yeah.
I think you roast that piece every week, man.
Yeah, where the fuck is Mike at? Mike has been missing for a minute too.
Yeah, Mike got that one too, glowing in the background.
Well, what it is right now is there's 10 guys, so it's a full house.
Full house. Full fucking house.
Yes, sir. It's been popping the last few weeks.
Thank God. God bless. Keep it going.
Yeah, it's just the base, Carlos. That's kind of, not up to par.
Listen, I ain't looking for forgiveness for the goddamn figure. I mean, the shit looks like garbage, Father, come on, let's confess, man.
Damn.
I'll give you that, Carlos.
What? The figure? No, it looks good, bro.
All right, man. That's why I got glasses on, dude. Glasses verify shit, and it's verifying that shit looks like a motherfucking ugly shit.
Some verified bullshit.
Yeah, look
it ain't the best one.
My little list.
Looking at the pictures or what?
I don't think it's got
my Wolverine coming, got the Iron Man coming, got Soup, Wonder Woman, Soup, Captain, Soup.
Let's go.
Damn. Fucking 7
Soups. Did you have a second sculpted on waitlist?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm on that one. I spoke to the girl. She said that probably it's going to happen for me.
But you have it. You just want a second one sculpted.
Yeah, that's correct. Cool. I hope.
I think that's going to be the best Superman out there.
Yeah, for sure. I wish they did another Silver Surfer, but in 1/3 scale.
There's not enough customs.
I heard they were doing. I heard there's a rumor that Sideshow's doing another Silver Surfer.
That would be fantastic. I would prefer it from. I mean, there's some beautiful custom Silver Surfers, but I would like to see. I would do a Silver Surfer 1/3 scale. I think that would be amazing. Because like that 1/3 scale, just I don't know, just it'll look awesome on the board.
I want him with his fists, and he's got like the cut. The charged energy, like a mat. Like I want something like that.
Like that. That would be awesome.
Because I love those covers where he was like that.
Yeah.
Chris, you had a custom Silver Surfer, right?
Yeah, I still think that's one of the best ones.
You still have that?
Calypso guy?
Nah, I flipped that shit. I don't know if that was the dude, but the shit was dope. I think I got a picture of it on my profile. Y'all copying that Electra from Sideshow?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it looks pretty cool. Ah, man. I forgot.
He's got jokes. He's got jokes. Don't believe him.
Fucking Chris don't go for any mainstream pieces. It gotta be a custom exclusive.
Triple painted.
He's too bougie now.
Nah. Yo, can y'all see like the board?
Yeah, I remember that picture.
Oh, I remember that. That's the guy standing on the board.
Yeah, that shit is big.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that piece is amazing.
Nah, in person, I don't know if it's just because it was so big, but like, yo, my mom, I had to like do a run and dive to catch her fucking jaw, bro, because that shit fell to the floor once you see this shit.
Is that Bushi?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how they have it displayed like that, like a centerpiece of a room. That's
No,
that's
I'm
tight.
telling you, like, though, you could leave it like this, unpainted,
Mm.
and people will come to your crib like, oh, shit. That's crazy.
You said, so you do have it, Chris?
I sold this shit.
Did you get it painted? Or yeah, I was going to ask about the chrome.
Nah.
That guy from California, man, he does some spectacular work. I forgot the name.
Yeah, creations. And
creation, right? Creation.
But hey, only people are only going to come to your house to check it out if it's before your curfew, right, Chris?
Oh my
You know
god.
what? You know what?
I'm sorry, Russell.
Shit.
Yeah,
Boy.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Chris takes a lot of
on this channel, man.
from these new guys.
I'll be taking shots left and right. You know what I'm saying? But it's good.
Still standing, man.
That's right.
Still
Bulletproof, baby.
standing.
Oh
Man.
my god.
Violated, boss.
Ah, shit.
I'll tell you that new the custom head for the Thanos looks really cool.
Oh, yeah.
Now they have it where you could get the red or the blue eyes.
I've seen
So
it.
I put down for the blue-eyed one.
Doing that one.
The one Kevin's doing.
Yeah, that it also comes with a stand.
Let me pull that shit up. Hold on.
Okay, dude, you do your thing, Dave. You're like the hacker for us, man. I like that.
The picture guy.
The official.
Yo, Lou, did you get that Thanos yet?
No, it's coming soon.
Yeah.
You're gonna love it when you see it, man.
Let's hope it comes in one piece.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, don't say that.
You're going to get Razor's old piece. One of them. Nah, knock on wood.
You got 2 chances, bro. 2 chances, broken leg. It's coming your way.
Look at this shit.
That's horrible.
I wouldn't wish that on you.
Hold on, let me click on it.
You think that's horrible? I think it looks great.
I think it looks awesome.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I'm
the
saying
head.
no. That's horrible. That it was broken. Then they sent it back and they're repairing it. No. I love it. I love my Thanos.
However, they got another one where the eyes you could choose between light up red or blue.
Man, I
So
get both.
most of us choose the blue eyes.
How
That's
much
cool.
is the head sculpt?
He hasn't put the price up yet. He's right now. It's just an interest list.
Yeah, $900.
Well, then,
Lou, are you getting the
Oh shit.
are you getting the exclusive?
The blue is
Just have-
900.
he just had the blue eyes version up. I don't know.
Are you getting the exclusive, Lou?
No, I got the regular.
Nice.
That's a nice head, man. Honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Not like some good head.
And the light up feature looks really good. And there's the blue.
Oh, that's well, that's actually not it's not a real, I'd say ZBrush. That's how it's going to look.
Nah, that's painted by Dark
No,
Spider.
yeah, it's
Kevin
already
Garcia.
done.
Oh, it's done?
Yeah, that's the real deal right there.
And that's the base you get if you ask for it. And that base, you can also put the other heads that it comes with.
That's a
on.
good idea.
Fantastic.
And I got this coming this month, I think.
Yo, that's nice. I love that blue, man.
That looks dope, bro.
I gotta get added to this guy's group, man.
Chris, does it look better than my other portrait?
Oh shit.
Oh,
That jokes tonight, folks. Stand up comedy coming live to you.
Trash. Yo, I first picked that up and I'm like, what the fuck did I just do, man?
Yo, Dave, don't do that shit, bro. It's getting hot in here. Oh my god.
Some beautiful work. Wow. Love
Good
it.
stuff, man. Oh, this is another one? Hold on. Hold on.
yeah, now a Jose Gonzalez just did.
Yo, what's going on? What's this one?
Yeah, that's a different one. I just saw it too.
Oh, wow. Is that Frankenstein? Who said that? Who said that?
Nah.
That looks like if you put two little knobs on the side. That's a purple Frankenstein. God damn. Boy.
Now,
That dude's head is straight longer than mine.
Is that the dark side head you ordered?
Oh, I didn't order it. Ryan did, right?
Yeah.
Who ordered it?
Ryan ordered it.
Yeah, that looks really good. That makes it
Oh, you like that?
really look like dark side.
How much did you pay for that, Ryan? $200?
It was 150 off eBay and then 90 to get it painted.
Oh.
All
I
right.
need to get it painted.
Well, so I'm dumb. So I bought it off eBay and I didn't see the giant letters in all caps that said unpainted, and then I got it and I was like, oh my god, that's right.
Oh, okay.
Because the picture showed it painted.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, that looks so much better. It's not funny.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. I was showing it to Geo and them from Rad Titan, and they're like, now you just got to get the whole rest of it repainted. Start a GoFundMe to get it repainted.
Right.
Right.
Hey, Dave, can you put up that picture of the Mod case? I thought that might be an interesting thing. to talk
Pull
about.
it up.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
I'm on it.
Cool, sir.
I'm on it.
I do it myself, but apparently I'm not even showing on this.
No, you gotta get a proof.
I've gone through the proper channels.
You gotta get a proof.
How was this?
You have to be a moderator now.
You have to be.
I thought these were kind of interesting. I mean,
No,
I-
that
no,
is
I-
that
I-
is
they're expensive, but
I asked the
kinda
guy. But they don't ship to US yet.
no, they just started.
They just
That's
started?
why. Yeah. See,
They're small though. I think I asked and I.
no, they have ones that are the same size as the. They're like 26. They seem like the same size of a PAX, or at least similar dimensions as a PAX, I should say.
Interesting.
It's like, why can't these come out before we invest in cases and shit?
Yeah, for real. I mean, they're like, what are they, like $300 each? I mean, you spend a fortune.
They're pricey though. They're pricey, right?
Yeah.
But it's all custom. Like you can get like lights on it and shit. Look at this. Shit. It was nice.
Yeah, they come with the lights, which is pretty nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, that Millennium Falcon one, that's the size one I was talking about.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool.
Like that fit 2 statues, at least. Anyway, I just thought it was interesting.
Yeah, no, it is. That's pretty wild.
More options, the better, huh?
Of course.
Yeah. When does your custom case come, Chris? Is it pretty soon?
Actually, I just hit the guy up, just to make sure the ETA he gave me was. Oh shit!
Oh my god, what's going on?
When did somebody join the dark side?
Somebody stole a statue and buy a mic. Stole a statue and buy a
What
mic.
the hell is that, bro?
Mac, is that yours?
I think it's Mac.
Mac, yeah.
No, it's like a demon scratching a chalk.
What is going on here? What is going
Mac
on here?
was going crazy. Mac's house is possessed or something.
Oh shit!
Mac Main,
Stealing your neighbor's internet, please.
Yo, what's going on, bro? Your house, you're possessed.
I am?
Yeah, there's nothing going on, a noise in the background.
No, I'm moving out of this. Fuck this.
Damn it, signs going, get out.
It's not worth.
So you just gonna keep it like that and not mute yourself, right? Like, yo.
I mean,
Oh my god. I'm telling you, it sounded like, nails on a chalkboard
Oh my god.
mixed with like demon possession. I don't know.
Sounded like it was inside of a TV like Poltergeist.
You
Chris-
saw the official trailer for The Nun just now.
Chris, did you see your case is coming?
Yeah, I hit the guy up just to see if
Sweet.
the ETA he had given me originally was still good to go for the 19th. He was like, "Yup, I'll be sending you pictures soon.
Nice.
Good to go." So,
You're like, where's my shit?
man. Yeah, soon.
Dude, it took eBay. I think I ordered like 6 Bestas or something at one point. And the 6th one, of course, doesn't have a bottom floor. Like they forgot a damn piece. It's taken them 4 weeks to send the damn thing to me. And I just now got to ship a tracking number.
Oh man.
I was like, I could have just returned it, you assholes. Like, the whole idea was that I got it shipped here for $29 because I was being lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, IKEAs usually are far away. So if you get home and something's missing in the box or it's damaged, you're like, fuck, I don't want to try that.
Hey, so Mad Jacko in the chat, he actually, I was going to bring this up earlier and I forgot about the Iron Studios Punisher. Was anybody here in on that?
I wanted to, man, but I passed. It looks really nice.
I think I'm gonna get rid of my XM Punisher and rock the Iron Studios for a little while.
I think that's a good move, man.
Yeah. I don't know. It's tall as shit with the one gun that goes.
Yeah, that's the problem.
No, but he has one where it's pointing forward and it doesn't stand that tall.
Yeah, it looks really good, Joe.
It's supposed to drop soon, right? It says like anywhere May to July.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing too, XM wise.
What's that?
XM wise, I saw the new what's his name? Omega Red. It actually looks pretty decent painted.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie though, I still take John's over XM's.
Oh yeah, I mean John's is amazing.
Yeah.
Can you give me a loan then, Chris?
Yeah, price.
What's that?
Can you give me a loan?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna use the Immortalized Stone discount code and get it for 50% off.
I don't know if I'm impressed by your audacity after you start cutting ass on my bunk bed, my bedtime, to ask for a loan or what?
You guys talk about the bunk beds while I was away?
Dave, don't.
It wasn't. It was one of the viewers brought it up in the chat room.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I see.
Never mind.
Yo, y'all wild. So Punisher, Iron Studios. So Iron Studios, right? I know Cask has the diorama, Superman vs. Doomsday. And I had that. It was okay. Does anybody own any other Iron Studios pieces?
That Captain America is really nice, man.
What, the Civil War?
The Civil War one, yeah.
That's what Iron versus Iron Man, no?
Yo,
it comes with the Iron Man piece.
What do you mean that Superman versus Doomsday is all right, dude? That shit's the shit, bro.
No. It's all right.
Get out of here, bro. That rocks any of your pieces. Get out of here.
First of all, I had that piece. Actually, that was one of the first pieces I ever sold.
Guys coming and heat it.
That's why,
bro.
Get out of here, bro. It got a plastic cape.
Get out of here, bro.
Reason Tim's not showing himself tonight.
It's got a plastic cape, a rubber face.
So what? What do you have against plastic? What do you got against plastic?
If I wanted plastic, I'd have bought an action figure, not a damn $1,000 statue.
Ow! You're so rough.
Do you even know the difference between resin and plastic? Do you actually know the difference?
It's harder.
It's harder. That's all. That's it. That's what I thought.
Shots fired.
Yo,
I really liked the Doomsday in the diorama, though. The Doomsday was tight.
Yo, let's talk about this resin and versus plastic thing first.
First of all,
let's throw the pot tape.
What's this guy drinking now? Look at this guy. He's a fucking
I'm just loaded.
Okay, guys.
Listen, bottom line is that shit is. You know what? I couldn't figure out how to do the damn pieces for the base. The little iron. They're supposed to be iron. They're plastic as well. Debris and the planet. What's the fucking thing called? Daily Planet.
Daily Planet.
Where the fuck is Cask, man?
He's not showing himself.
Bro, he mic dropped on that shit, bro.
He's adding you to his people to kill
Just
us.
bash on a piece.
He's like, you just made the list.
That's it. You know what's funny, though? I think I might have mentioned this. I used to watch his video before I knew you guys to decide whether or not I wanted to buy it. And I bought it because he loved it so much. And I got it, and I was like, man, this shit is whack as fuck.
Statue? Which one?
The Superman vs. Doomsday diorama.
He said all of Cass's pieces.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, shit.
So then Cask is a good salesman.
He is.
Wow.
Well, I like how he I did like how he compared it to the Wolverine versus Hulk diorama. That was pretty cool. Because I own that piece, so it gave me an idea of how big it was. Yeah. Anyway,
I love it.
Something's on the phone. Can't talk.
What's up, Mike?
What happened?
How's it going?
Good. Welcome.
Yeah, I was having trouble getting on. Seemed like there's only a few people on, but maybe people just didn't drop off.
Because for some reason it doesn't show the right amount.
No. Yeah, now I can see everybody's pictures. I can see it when I was watching it. I'm not butthurt that Mike doesn't like the statue. It's all good. Which statue? Me? Not Mike. Steven doesn't like the statue. Most people that have like grails, that like love their grails, I think they're ugly. So I understand.
Well, how come that
everybody has their own taste? Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna do a shot every time somebody.
I haven't seen it in person, so I don't have a good opinion on it. I guess
turn this into a drinking game would be great.
It looked good in the pictures to me.
I'm basing an opinion off. I had it. It's not like I'm just talking shit.
No. You're better than most people. Most people just look at pictures and talk shit and don't actually own it. I think majority of people that had it though still have it and like it.
Yeah, because it's a bitch to ship.
Yeah, it's heavy.
I gotta do a shot now.
Get out of here.
My God.
It's most people didn't like the face because it looked like Mark Ruffalo or whatever his name is.
When I posted on my Instagram, first of all, everybody was fucking Carlosing me. And they were like, is that fucking Ricky Ricardo as Superman? I was like, yo, I gotta sell this shit.
See, you're letting too many people pick your collection for you now. Now you're becoming a follower. That's so good.
Oh, that's another shot.
Sometimes the truth has to be said.
Sometimes.
Okay? Tim, if you want to suppress the truth, that's okay. You live with your lies. It's fine.
What do you collect? You collect predators? What do you collect? Do you collect predators?
I collect predators. Yeah.
That's what I thought. How many you have?
And you collect plastic.
How many dolls do you have? How many
statues.
dolls you have? How many dolls you got in that room in there, Carlos?
Oh, a lot.
How many dolls?
Yeah, but my dolls.
How many dolls?
My dolls have more metal than you have polystone on your plastic statues.
Yo, what is going on?
Knots are being.
Why is everyone grilling?
Oh my God!
Show me your favorite doll, Carlos. Show me your favorite doll.
Yo, Tim,
is it the
what
one
are you trying to get at? I call them dolls. Like that's what girls play with.
All I gotta bring out is my half scale Man of Steel.
First of all,
slap you with that.
Can't talk shit. Can't talk shit if you got your video cam muted. You gotta unmute that shit before you start talking shit about.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the rule. That's the new rule.
Everyone must be drunk tonight. I don't know.
I think so too.
Someone got their feelings hurt. Plastic feelings.
What's David sipping on over there?
David,
he's
David
the fucking
was gone before
Tim,
the show.
come on, man. Got that nipple right there, man.
I was fucked up before the show.
Yeah, get some milk, baby.
Who's that girl on your chest? Who's that girl on your chest? Who's
Christ,
that girl on your chest, bro?
That's my gangster.
Yo,
Who's
you
that girl
see
on
the girl when you put your cam on, Tim?
Yeah, man.
That
Yeah, that's my
ponytail.
girl right there. That's my girl. See that girl right there?
Oh my God.
Oh
There's a
my
girl right there.
That's my girl.
Are we live?
Yeah,
We always live.
I'm saying it.
all the way live.
Yo, I'm gonna
Hey, and Chris, it's time for your bed. You get back to bed, bro. Don't make me take my belt off.
You know
Don't
what?
make me take my belt off,
I'm
Chris.
gonna rewatch this tomorrow.
I'm gonna climb my ladder and go on top of my.
Let me get my belt, bro, and get the baby wipes out.
Look.
Oh my
That's
God.
what I'm gonna do.
You like
I'll
powder?
send you out to the backyard. You can go.
You like powder?
Where's
Hey,
the
old
fucking
man.
scissors? I'm gonna go on top of my bunk bed and I'm gonna rip that ponytail right off.
You got a scissor.
I think someone's booty because
man,
it changed the ticket.
I don't know what the hell happened on the show tonight.
You lost control, Lou. Lou's losing control.
I don't know.
Man.
Tim seems agitated. Shit face.
And Stevie's staying quiet, man. It's all your fault, Steve. You set it off.
Yeah, I'm not
still
gonna
here.
lie, yo. I'd be tight if I had that Superman Doomsday Diorama too.
Oh my God. I can't breathe.
Oh my my god.
Nah, that's the piece ain't that bad. I mean, I had this shit. It ain't that bad.
Don't go back in it now.
Real talk, I think it'd be funny.
Yo,
It's just,
Steve,
it's
that's
not
what
perfect.
you said about the Holly Mall Venom, bro. It's not that bad.
I don't know.
Let me tell you this: the Holly Mall Venom wasn't that bad until XM came out, Prime 1, Maniac Venom. When all these other Venoms came out, shit was looking a little bad.
Yo, Steve.
No.
When the Comic Cat was the only option.
Come on, B.
When the Comic Cat was the only option.
Yo, that
Holly
Holly
Mall
Mall
died.
Venom was never good,
No,
ever.
Unhinged is better.
Oh, and I forget about fucking Unhinged. That big bastard. Ah, man. I need to get something to drink. I'm parched.
I'm parched. I love it.
So you remember I was telling you guys about that Red Skull PF where the foot broke off? And I had to send it back to the. Well, yeah, I sent it back to him, and I was checking the tracking because I was like, "Why haven't I got my money back? It's been like 2 weeks." So I go look at the tracking, and they're telling me, "Oh, it hasn't left the store yet." And I was like, "Well, that was 2 weeks ago. I dropped it off on the 25th." And they're saying they have no tracking for it. So I called the store today. And they said, "Yeah, it's sitting here." They said the guy sent it back over here, and he sent it through another company. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. I was like, "What's up with the tracking? Why didn't it update the tracking on there?" And now they're doing some investigation to see how he sent it back without, because I had signature confirmation, all that stuff on it, and somehow they sent it back. It's not on the computer. It's sitting at the UPS. So I don't know what the hell's going on.
What piece is this?
Yeah.
The broken Red Skull premium format exclusive that I bought.
Oh.
So now I don't know what the hell. I guess they said that he sent it back as damaged goods or something, but the guy's name's on it and everything. So I don't know. I guess I just show him his name and whatever. But I don't understand why. I mean, I have the paperwork. It was supposed to get a signature confirmation, so hopefully they'll get some tracking on there for me. I've never had that problem with UPS people.
Open up a case if you got him, man.
A case of whoop ass.
Well, the statue's still there. Thankfully, I thought maybe it got lost or something because they're like, "Oh, well, it hasn't left the facility yet." And then I told them to look around the store. I was like, "Well, do you see a box that says Sideshow on it there?" And I described it to them. And they found it, and they said, "Yeah, it was returned by," and they said the guy's name on there. And I was like, "Oh, so he sent it back apparently," but I don't know how he did that without having to sign for it because I paid for signature and I think it was like $5 for that too.
Yeah,
ridiculous, man. So now I'm out $40-something sending this guy back his broken statue. Now he's sending it back to me. Now I don't know what the hell to do.
What? It's crazy.
Yeah. So they're gonna call. They're gonna try to find out what the hell happened exactly and why they didn't get the signature and all that. So it seems like they messed up on something.
Where'd you buy it from? This was on eBay or off Facebook?
No, I bought it off somebody on Sideshow Collectors.
Oh, okay.
Is this the diorama that Steve said looks like plastic?
Nice.
My head around. Trying to bring it back.
Just kidding. I'm just stirring the pot. I'm just joking.
Yo, this looks nice.
What
are you talking about?
What are you showing, Dave?
What is the accept visa?
Yo.
Yeah, I was worried they lost it though because I only did the basic $100 insurance on it because it was broken, even though I paid was like $475, I think I paid for it. But so luckily they had it because they probably would have just said, "Oh, we'll give you."
Well, they have the box, but they may not have the statue.
Yeah, maybe the statue's not in there. Yeah, that's true.
That's another story.
I'll find out on Saturday, I guess. Hopefully I can get there tomorrow after work. It's ridiculous. All this because this idiot couldn't put the base in the right direction. He puts it in backwards. He didn't even tape the styrofoam. He tried to push it closed. Freaking styrofoam busted through. And this was the gray styrofoam, man, the thick stuff. He managed to bust a hole through that. The base actually punctured a hole through it. It's ridiculous. Now I'm out $45 already, and who knows what else after that. Because he couldn't take 2 minutes to make sure it was in there correctly.
Shit is crazy.
And that's an old statue that I've been looking for days. You know.
That's
you know. Now this guy's had my money for over a month. You know.
Yeah, well, you got to be careful because if you wait too long, you'll be past the time you could.
Oh yeah, well I already filed the claim and stuff because he didn't. But the problem is they had some problem with the tracking. So, but I have all the paperwork that says I, paid for the tracking and the signature confirmation.
I mean, even if you get something from them saying how he sent it back.
Yeah, exactly. Because it has his name on it, him sending it back, and so hopefully that'll be enough. But I don't know. We'll see. It's a headache. It's ridiculous.
I hear you.
And I thought I got a good deal on it too. I did get a good deal on it, but too good to be true probably is, right?
Yeah, exactly. For all you know, he might have known it was broken. And
yeah, he might have just made it look that way and just flipped the base around and make it look like that's what broke the foot. Who knows, I know he didn't tape it, and he even admitted to me he didn't tape it. Oh, I didn't think it needed tape. It was in there tight, and it's ridiculous. Whatever. I'm over it.
Yeah, that's all you could do.
It is what it is, all right. Hope for the best.
Yo. My bad, guys.
Yes.
I'm not mad at Steven. I just lost a fucking video game match. That's why I'm pissed.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, that's it.
He's like, damn it,
but then,
me, man.
Where's Steven at? Where's Steven at? God damn it.
He's getting a drink. He was parched.
He was a little upset. I'm not gonna lie.
I was tilted. Then I hear someone talking shit. I'll flip out on you. Like,
It gets crazy. Dude gets crazy.
That's why you're not supposed to.
Video gamers, man, they get nuts.
Yo, Tim, what were you playing?
Dota, right?
Yeah. Well, I was late because I had to put the kids to bed, and I jumped on the phone. I didn't have time to get the computer up, so I wanted to be with you guys. You know what I mean?
Cheers.
It was just weird because you weren't showing your face, and then all of a sudden it was.
Do you know the difference?
Just attack mode.
What's up? Hey,
You know the difference between PVC and
I
plastic?
know you got dolls.
Yo, look, there's no ponytail, Chris. Where you at? Is Chris? Did he go to bed already? Did he fell asleep?
Yo.
His mom's talking to me.
Hey, just turn my nightlight on, guys.
You got the lava lamp?
Oh yeah.
I mean, really, when I smash polystone, it looks just like plastic to me. Just like it looks like it has like a little stone mixed into it or something to give it weight. It's a lot more.
It's
a lot more brittle.
Resin does have plastic in it, so.
No, and you know what tilted me is a lot of people online, they like talk about like their favorite grails, and I'm like, that looks like a piece of shit. Like the Doom on Throne looks like a normal statue, dude. Like for $3,000, that's way too much. I'm sorry.
Right, yo.
Yeah, I was going to try to get it again because some guy's selling it. I think he's in Emeryville. I looked it up again, but he keeps raising the price. It started off at it was like 2 G's. Now I went back and looked at it, and it's like $3,200 or something.
Well, he realized it's a $5,000 statue. That's why.
I guess I should have got it when it was 2 G's. But then again, I bought it when it was $75 back in the day, or was it $285? But whatever. I mean, I got good money for it, but I had the exclusive, and this one's just a regular, and he wants that much.
Yo, Dave, what are you looking at, bro?
Huh? I don't know, man. Come on.
Bunk beds?
Starting,
Oh no!
starting to get nauseous.
I watched a sideshow.
Dude, Dave's a troll when he drinks. You see
Oh,
that
shit,
shit?
I was a sideshow.
He comes out from under his bridge.
I'm trying to pre-order this poison ivy. Come on.
This guy was dead looking at bunk beds.
I think he just likes to set up, man.
I was gonna.
Body's got a joke.
Yo, Steven, I was telling him you when I came back on the phone, I was playing a video game and I was tilted because I lost a game.
What game?
Dota, a match of Dota. When you lose a game of Dota, you lose 40 minutes of your life because the matches take 40 minutes to play.
Well, I didn't take it personal either way.
Oh, good, cool.
Do you know how many keyboards I broke over my knee from playing like those type of games, the MOBAs?
Yeah,
Oh
dude, it's ridiculous.
Got me raging like that.
I used to. With the original Dota?
I broke a bunch of headsets playing Heroes.
Oh my
Heroes of
God.
Storm?
Fucking animals.
The one where you
running
can't
over.
even talk to people?
No, I talk to people, man.
Well, back in the
Oh,
day,
talk to people.
I was playing, I think it was Street Fighter, and I lost a match, and I punched a hole through the wall.
Damn. That's rage quit.
Yeah, I was trying to play a few games of Madden the other day, and it was just pissing me off. My team's like an 85, and they just keep matching me up with guys that are like 97 teams. I'll get it all the way to the end, like to the Super Bowl, and then the guy will be like 98, 99. I'm like, what the? I was like, how can I compete against that? It's ridiculous. Every time he touches me, it's just.
They like to do that a lot in the games for the phones. Like I'll play the DC Legends or the Marvel Avengers games, and they'll pit you up against guys that are 20 levels higher, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
They know what they're doing because they know people are competitive, and they're like, "Oh, we'll get them to spend money by matching them up with somebody that has better players that they paid for," and then that's how they get you. You're like, "Oh, I'll get this guy. I'll go buy 5 better players." I don't do that though. I haven't spent $1 on Madden. I'll build the team slowly and just beat people, whatever. I'm not gonna feed into their,
Oh, it's nuts, dude! I remember back in the day there was a game where I forget the name, but you were a gladiator, and you had to get armor so you can compete against the other guys and better weapons and all that. So I got really into it, and I started spending coin to real money to get skin. And next thing you know, I looked at it after 2 months, and I'm like, son of a bitch, I could have bought 2 fucking PS4 games for what I spent for this shit.
Yeah, it's like that Marvel Future Fight game I've been playing. I looked over the last few months, and I was, I'd spend $10, $15 here and there trying to build my. I'm looking, I'm like, damn, I spent like $200 and something on this damn game. It was free.
Yeah,
not anymore, right?
What they call them penny transactions. So
yeah, they know what they're doing.
Sit there and be like, "Oh, $1. What's $1?" So you spend $1, and then it's $5. Oh, what's $5?
Mm-hmm.
And then you look back, and you're like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, they got me when they came because I was like, I refuse to spend $1 on this game. Then they came out with the X-Men for it all of a sudden. I was like, oh man. And they would only allow me to get certain characters by spending. I was like, oh, gotta get the X-Men. And then just started digging myself in a hole with that. It's not too bad though. I'm like, whatever. I could spend my money on worse things, I guess.
Yeah, well, the DC Legends is pretty good. That I don't have to spend money, and I'm pretty high level on there. And then there's this other, I'm forgetting the Marvel game.
There's a new one called Strike Force. That's pretty good.
Yeah. The Future Fight.
It's not that one. I have the one where it's kind of like it's one-on-one fights like Street Fighter.
Champions, I think it's called.
Yeah, that's the one. Thank you. And I have tons of characters in there, super high level. But that one I really didn't spend any coin on either. But then there's this anime game where you have these fighters and you get 5 at a time and you go up against other people. But you have to get more and more powerful characters the more you want to improve. And that game gets you spending money like crazy. And I'm like, I gotta.
Yeah, the Future Fight. You're in teams of 3. It's kind of like a role playing game, Yeah, it's got over 100 characters in it.
It looks pretty good, but it's like I have so much time invested in the other one, Legends. The one David just said.
Yeah, my brother's.
Because I have like 45 characters in that game.
Yeah, jeez.
I don't need to start another game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my brother's always buying me games, trying to get me to get on there and play with them. I'm like, dude, I have too many games as it is. I can't even complete the ones I have.
Right, and then you spend so many time playing the phone games, you don't play your actual video.
That's the only phone game I play. I was playing the card one that was X-Men. I can't remember what that one was called, but it was like a card game with the X-Men for a little while. But
yeah, I
know,
also have that one where it's kind of like Tetris where you got to match.
Oh yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. But yeah, you get the cards, and yeah, it's like the little bubble things. You match them together.
Yeah, that's the one I got now, but I don't play it too often.
Yeah, neither do I. But the Future Fight one's pretty fun because I know I'll only spend 20 minutes a day playing it. It's not a lot of time. I just get on there, do my daily thing. And then you have like an alliance that you team up with some people. But I don't know. Some of the alliance leaders, they get annoying. They're trying to boss you around and stuff. It's like, come on, man.
One of the
just a video game.
I'm in, it's like you have to. It's one of the top tier ones. So they're like, you have to spend this much energy every day, and do there's rules to what you got to stay in that league. So
yeah, that's how my alliance started making demands. They're like, you have to add the line app to your phone if you want to stay on the alliance and all this. I'm like, man, whatever. It's just one more thing I got to add on my phone.
Well, not only that, but you start saying, do you have lives?
Yeah,
you're so worried about a phone game.
Yeah, why the hell do I need a line app? They have a little thing on their game where you can do messages and stuff to your team. So they're like, well, it's more convenient. And I'm just like, come on now. It's just a phone game that I want to pull out and play for like 10, 15 minutes a day.
When you're bored.
Yeah. But those phone games, man, they're crazy. I think that's going to be the last one I get into because it's just you spend $10, $15, it just keeps adding up. You don't see it as a big deal, but it's like, geez, I could have bought like a few brand new PS4 games for that.
I tried doing that for the what was it, Marvel Heroes on PC. I tried.
That shit got canceled, man.
Yeah.
I spent like
and then you spend a bunch of money.
That's ridiculous. On that game, it got canceled.
Same here. I got that one as well.
No, it's funny because I spent a bunch of $100 on the PC version, and then I got on the PS4 when it came out, and then both got canceled.
The thing that Future Fight is good at, they stay current with whatever's going on. Any movie they come out with, they make the new characters and the new costumes for them. And you can unlock those.
They did it for Marvel Heroes too. Future Fight just took over Marvel Heroes.
Yeah, they'll probably close down one day too. My money will be washed away, but that's why I'm not going to put. I think I've got pretty much everything I want out of that game. Everything else I'll just do for free from now. I got all the X-Men characters that I needed. They have a good variety of characters though. It's pretty cool. They have like Cable and Thanos and pretty much they've got 100-something Marvel characters on there.
Yeah.
But to build them all up to be hella tough, man, you'd have to spend a fortune or a whole lot of time. I know people spend a fortune because the game hasn't been out long enough for everybody to have.
Oh, like what drives to me is nuts is when they bring out these packs that are like $100 and people are actually buying them.
Yeah. It's crazy. What can you do? People keep buying them, so they'll keep selling them, right?
Right.
Well, did you see they put out the next wave of Marvel movies going up to like 2021?
Yeah, but I think that was fan made.
Yeah, no, they didn't have any official titles or anything.
Oh, I'm thinking about something else. I'm thinking about when they had they were titled what was it called? I know Doctor Strange Nightmare was his movie. And I think it was Avengers. Damn, I'm trying to think of what they had for that shit. I'm gonna have to look for it real quick.
Yeah, they had some with weird names, but this one just shows the official list of dates, but there's no actual names for them.
Oh, okay, that's different then.
Carlos, I slept on that Predator, man. The exclusive, it's sold out. Or is it? Do they have a wait list for it? I didn't even check.
I didn't check.
But I was looking for it. And I was like, man, it's gone. I was gonna get that too. Pissed me off, man. I wanted to order that statue. I waited too long. I can't get the regular now. It's too expensive for me to get the regular.
Yeah,
that's a all or nothing statue. I think
that's it.
And the exclusive's so badass. He's holding the freaking head with the spine. You gotta have that. But you got an AP on that Conan, huh?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Can't believe it.
you got Macalusso's signature, then that's what it's really about. That's the main thing about getting the APs. Because really, I think it's just a set amount that they keep to the side for damaged statues. And if not that many statues get damaged, then they start selling the APs, if they didn't need them. And then the art, and then Macalusso signs them.
Yeah, he did on the bottom. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I have 2 APs from him. I got my life-size Akuma bust and my Goro APs.
Cool.
Yeah, that bust, man. That thing's freaky looking. You gotta see that in person if you haven't, Carlos. That thing's awesome.
Usually, you have to be one of the first 5 people or something that pre-orders to get that.
Yeah, it has to be within a certain amount of time. It's crazy. Like you'll order yours within 15 seconds. You're like, oh, I got an AP for sure. Then there's like 50 people like, I got it in 3 seconds. I got it in 4 seconds. Exactly. Like, what the fuck? How do you even order that fast? You a computer or something? Shit.
Hey, Lou, could you put the screen on me? I'm going to share something that somebody from the chat sent me.
It's on you.
All right, so this is the same sculptor who does the last level customs. So I guess he did like the Wolverine Chronicles stuff and all that type of shit. No, actually, that's not him.
That's Gabriel. No.
Yeah, this is Gabriel right here. My bad. Anyway, but this is the Batman on Throne custom, and the Batman in the Batcave on the throne.
Yeah, that's been done one time before with customs.
Twice.
Oops.
And it's
showing the wrong shit.
And it had like the functioning screen and everything.
I don't know. So
that was done a long time.
Yeah.
That was the Batman '89, right? The one with the screen and everything.
No, it wasn't '89.
No,
he was
it was, right?
No.
I think he had a yellow emblem on his chest or something.
Oh,
he was kind of mixed with a few different Batmans, I think. He was.
So this sculptor is Gabriel. What's his name? Gabriel Francisco Risco Yanez.
Yep.
But he also sculpted the Nightcrawler custom. That's what he did.
That thing.
I like it.
He did my Reverse Flash, my Zoom.
There you go.
I like the Batman, but just not the throne.
It looks like the Batcave is gonna be fucking huge, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like, what's up with all the cushions up there? You can't even reach them. They're like pointless. He's got, unless like Bane comes over his house or something, he wants to chill back. It's an extra foot above him.
Hey, you guys have it going.
I would lose those big cushions.
All right, good night, bro.
All
right, yeah, man. Take care.
Yeah, you too, guys.
Good seeing you.
I love the Batman though. The Batman looks dope. Just the cushions, they just seem to be taking up too much room and attention from the
It's more cushion for the pushing.
Yeah. It's the icebreaker here.
Let me see it. Oh, what is this?
It's the Wrecker.
Oh.
I don't know a lot about him.
You got any of you guys go to the comic book store on Free Comic Book Day?
Free Comic Book Day last week.
Yeah.
It sucked. I wished it was a week later. I would have been on.
There was a lot of people at the one down the street from me, man. There's a few hundred people there. It's crazy. They had like a hot dog stand out there. And,
yeah.
But they only let you grab 6 books. Like, man. And they don't tell you that until after you grab the books and get up there. I had like 20 books in my hand. They're like, oh, you can only grab 6 there. I'm like, oh,
they're like, slow down, Playboy.
I was like, oh, I thought I was going to grab one of each.
Hey, Dave, can you find that Falcon statue, that custom?
Yeah.
But I got Ron Lim to sign a bunch of stuff for me. I had him. I had him draw
Show the
some
Wolverine,
on my,
David.
Print too. He drew a little Thanos and Lady Death on there on his surfboard. It's like his reflection. It's pretty cool.
Is this the one you're talking about, Carlos?
No.
I had him sign about 20 books for me.
It's all right.
I sent my old lady in to have her get half of them signed.
I believe.
Yo, okay. David, show those Wolverine pics.
I'm coming. I forgot what they're called.
Oh.
This one's?
No. I sent you.
I got you.
The PVC ones.
Get out of here. Yo, PVC is good, bro. Get out of here.
It's good for when you want to like do your underground.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
Yeah, dude, Ron Lim, cool guy, dude.
Oh my
He's real
God.
nice, man.
Oh my God, those teeth look like PVC.
He's got some skills too. I see him doing pencil work. He was doing like a warlock and some other guy who's fighting him, I think.
Oh, the guy that just did that when we're looking at the Wolverine?
No, I'm talking about Ron Lim. He was at the comic book day. He was over at the comic book shop down the street from me signing.
Mike be having his own conversation that the rest of the chat's not in.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that Iron Studios
talking about it, man.
Nah. At Iron Studios, though, I didn't know it had 3 portraits.
3 portraits, man. That's a deal.
The pictures that guy shows versus these pictures look so much better.
Which
For some
one?
reason, these right here. So these make the thing look like crap. The picture on Facebook of someone's actual in hand, the pictures look much better than this. For some
That's
reason.
what I'm saying. Some people just don't know how to take pictures.
That is very true.
I don't know. There's something with the lighting.
That's a good part of it.
I think there's still something off with the face sculpt, but it looks good
I
though.
love the dials.
Well, you know, Tim, you bought all those the special lighting. It makes a big difference.
Yeah. If it's too bright.
Did anybody order the Punisher from Iron Studios?
I'm about to. I was gonna actually wait till it starts shipping.
You know, there's plastic on that. You know that, right?
You know what's funny? I didn't like the cape because it was like a huge, big plastic piece. But really, I don't give a fuck what it's made of. I'm not like a plastic Nazi or anything like that. So if it has a plastic gun or a little belt, I don't give a fuck.
I just can't get over his disco pants.
Yeah, I don't like it going over the boots like that. That's the only problem.
I didn't even notice that.
I do like the.
I mean, I like the novelty of that '90s.
Yeah, the headband.
But I wouldn't rock that.
Looks like Punisher War Journal, right, Jim Lee?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think.
You put the little headband on.
So look, the pants. Let's look at the pants again. Are they really that bad?
They're pretty bad.
Nah, they're not that bad.
It's shiny as hell.
It looks like he has bell bottoms on, man. It's pushing it. It's pushing
All of a sudden, he starts going like this. You know.
I got a Punisher.
To me, though. I don't know.
I think that's the best one right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Which one? The Iron Studio?
Yeah, custom license. I think that's the best Punisher right now.
They're doing really good with the face sculpts. Iron Studios face sculpts are on point.
Oh, this doesn't look bad. This one.
But the point is, if the Punisher was going out to be inconspicuous, he's not going to wear leather pants.
No, and I love his lunchbox.
Gotta eat.
Hold on, guys. I'm about to shoot you, but I gotta get my M8 out of the fucking bag. Hold on.
Let me open up my duffel bag real quick.
Jeez.
Right.
And then you're in for it.
No, but you can swap that out, right?
I'm gonna grab this print real quick. Show you guys. I'll be back in a second. I'll show you what Ron Lim did.
Yeah, you can have 2 Uzis if you want. Yeah, it was better like this.
Yeah, that's the way you'd have to display.
Yo, honestly, it's
putting
empty,
it in a
or
case.
don't even bother displaying that fucking piece, bro.
What's that?
I said if you're not gonna display the M16, then don't even fucking get it.
No.
Some little ass Uzis.
I guess it's just an option if you don't have the space.
That's what it is, exactly.
Which is nice of them.
Mm-hmm.
Really consider it.
No, look, here goes Carlos.
I'm not gonna leave it alone. You guys get your
I hear you, brother.
do your thing, man. Can't hate on everything.
Nah. You know what it is, man? Sometimes you just got to recycle some shit too, man. I know you like to buy to keep, but sometimes you got to keep it moving, man, in and out.
That's true too. I tell that to my wife every day when I try to get her out of this fucking house.
Exactly. But, you know what I'm saying?
He just doesn't fucking understand.
Now, if they could do a Wolverine versus Juggernaut, why not just a Juggernaut PF?
There you go. A man talking sense. I love it.
Damn, how is this still out? What the fuck?
Yeah, that ain't going nowhere, man.
It got waitlisted. Somehow people are buying it.
Wait until they start sending it back. That looks like a goddamn Toys R Us toy. Fucking all plastic. Get out of here. Fuck at it. Look at that shit. Come on, man. Feel like he's doing a victory run. To a buffet.
You know, I don't like the same thing about like the NECA pieces that don't have a base. I don't like when his foot is on the floor like that.
Yeah, man. On the floor like that, dude. Nah.
Like, get your feet off the floor, man, when you come into my house.
Plus, it makes the depth of the statue
much greater. Exactly. You know, it is what it is.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna dip out.
Go with the sucker.
Good night.
Good night.
Catch y'all later, man.
See you later, Razor. You didn't speak much, man, but next week, please. All right.
On the hate list. You guys would probably recognize this print. It's a pretty old one, but I got. Let's see. See, I got Ron Lim to draw that Thanos and death on his board right there.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That is awesome. Now, why is that not framed?
It will be soon. I got to get a custom because it's not.
Well, just send it over to me and I'll frame it for you.
See if I can get it. It looks pretty cool though. He had a good idea about putting it like in the reflection.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was
How
pretty
many
happy.
of those? How many of those he made?
Well, he made a lot of these prints. It already had a signature in it. This thing was from like 1987 or something.
Wow. Okay.
1990. It's from.
That's
and
older than the stain on my mattress.
Yeah, he signed that originally, but as far as the drawing on there, that's one of a kind.
That's nice. Oh, really, it's really nice. If you want to part with that, let me know. Blowjobs all night.
I was surprised because I was like, could you draw Thanos and death on me? And I said, I showed him a spot where I'd like him, I was like, just a small little drawing, and then he had the idea to put him on the surfboard. It's a better idea than mine.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, that was genius. Yeah. He's like, I thought it would look better, if it was like off the reflection of the board. I was
but
like,
he didn't use a PVC pen or anything like that, no, right?
No, it was completely PVC.
Made you look.
So my print's worthless is what pretty much boils
Tim,
down.
if I was right next to you, I'd kiss you right in the ear.
Yeah, I would enjoy that. I would enjoy.
I know
that.
you would. Look at you.
But he was such a nice guy, man. He's just like it was cool to actually meet somebody and then not be such a.
Hey Lou, I think you got the screen locked on Dave while he's reclining in his chair drinking his fucking culottes.
That's what the people want. That's what they want.
That's what the audience asked for.
Gotta give them what they want.
Want this face? That's what they get.
That face is gorgeous, man. You know who you look like. You're Tony Montana's good buddy. Manolo. Manolo, what's up, man? You look like Manolo. I tell you, man. You watch Scarface, you see him. He is Manolo.
He was on that Breaking Bad show too, right? He's the big dealer by the pool and stuff. He's on Better Call Saul.
I'm telling you, he looks fantastic. Manolo's a good-looking guy.
One of the guys said it's time to open that Doctor Strange up live.
Oh, who's got the Doctor Strange?
Who's got it? Yo, who's got it?
What?
I don't know.
What?
Who's got
The
the
Doctor
Strange? Who the fuck got that?
Venom's got it.
Oh, who got it? Somebody got it, right? I forgot.
Yeah,
I don't have it.
That was on the show.
Cartel has it.
No, but he already opened that up a while ago.
Yeah.
I think it was
I
Ryan.
think was it Ryan that just got it? I'm not sure.
Oh, maybe he's been.
Oh,
picking up
Razor.
some
Yeah.
statues. Yeah, I seen he picked up the XM cable.
Yep.
Congratulations, Ryan. Nice.
Ryan left. Yeah, Razor got Strange. Ryan got Venom and Cable.
Yeah.
And you picked up that head I got too. I see that. That head was awesome for the dark side.
Definitely. Makes you look a lot better.
Yeah, I didn't realize until I got the head how much better it looked. Because I actually kind of liked the head for Sideshow. Then when I got that head, I was like, well, he doesn't really look like Darkseid that much now that I see this head. At least the one that I remember from the comics most of the time.
Now, how old are you guys? You guys only like read the Jack Kirby comics or what with Darkseid?
13.
Yep.
Shit.
57.
23.
Read something new. Read something new.
No, I'm 35.
40.
You guys aren't that old.
I've read plenty of new things. I just like the old.
I think the only one that's got me beat is Carlos.
That's right. Look at the white hairs, man.
That's how my beard looks when I don't shave.
Got a black mustache and a white fucking beard.
That's awesome, man.
Carlos is officially a silver fox.
Goddamn right. And I love PVC. I'm gonna go. I gotta go to bed a little early today. I'm a little older.
He's showing his age.
I gotta do a double tomorrow.
All right, Grandpa.
Oh,
yeah. Good night, Gramps.
Take it easy.
Good night, Gramps.
Good night, Gramps.
Good night, boys.
Take care,
Bye.
Penis is to be used, not to be thrown away. Okay? And Tim, stay away from PVC cocks.
You better leave like that.
Oh my god.
So what's the piece you guys are looking forward to the most that's coming up?
I just want to see that fucking legendary skill, Spider-Man.
Oh wow! Yeah.
That shit to come out.
I have a feeling you might be disappointed by it.
I want to see that Venom bust.
I don't know. We'll see.
Because wasn't that Spider-Man like real crunched down or something? Didn't they show?
Yeah, I like the pose though. So.
Well, yeah, it's a pose that works for Spider-Man.
It's going to be almost as big as the Venom Unhinged.
Oh, okay.
I'm just joking. No, I don't know.
As long as it doesn't look like that one.
But you know they're gonna want. You know they're gonna want 2 G's for it for sure.
Yeah, 2 G's is a lot too, bro.
I don't even think it's gonna be that much, man.
I bet it will be. I guarantee it.
Yeah,
well, most of their legendary pieces are $2,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're probably right. But look at the Yoda. The Yoda was kind of small, right? And it was priced accordingly.
Yeah, he was.
Which one?
Yoda.
Oh, priced accordingly. I thought he was a ripoff. What was he like? $2,500?
No,
small
that thing wasn't 25. I think it was like $800.
No way. The Sideshow's Yoda, the life size?
No, the half scale.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a small half scale, and they priced it accordingly, $800. So maybe they do the same as Spidey.
The life size, I thought was too expensive for what it was.
So the life size Vader was like $8,000, right?
I was gonna say I'd love a life size piece for $2,500.
Yeah, but Yoda's pretty small, right? He's like what 2?
Yeah, but I'm just
under 3
like
feet.
I wanted the life size Iron Man. I believe that was like $6,000.
Fuck that.
The Vader was like 1,000.
Jeez, that Vader man looked like a mannequin. Have you guys seen the video yet?
Yeah. I watched it.
Yeah, what's up with that, man? I don't know. I don't want to dress my statue up like that. And just
that's kind of corny.
I don't know. It's just too much for me. I want him to be like one fully sculpted piece if I'm spending like $10,000.
Johnny, why are you dressing your statue?
It puts lotion on the skin or it gets the
or else
You're getting weird. Right?
He's standing in front of the mirror. I'd fuck me.
Oh no, I'm just gonna feel weird dressing my white.
Oh my god,
Buffalo
Bill was a riot, bro.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
You guys want to hear a story real quick?
Yeah,
let's go.
Give me back my precious.
So I'm building these custom capes for the Gladiator Hulk for some people.
They look good.
I had my wife go to I go to Joann's. I don't have a problem, but I have my wife go get up some more materials for the cape. And the lady asked my wife, "Well, what do you need this much material for?" And she's like, "We're making a cape for a statue, for a premium, for a statue, whatever, for a superhero statue." And the lady just started busting out laughing. And she was like, "What?" And I don't know. I think it's I guess it's kind of nerdy, right? That we do this stuff.
You should have slammed on her neck right there in the store.
I would have been better than that. I would have been like, well, it's for my costume, for my cosplay.
Yeah, but like
I don't nerds like to dress up like
It's a whole lot of none of your fucking business.
Nah, yo, I would have told him right there. It's for my dolls. Any grin, any smirk, any laugh, right there, middle of the store.
No, just tell her you dress up your cock. Like,
yeah. My wife, I guess she wasn't too embarrassed, but kind of like she doesn't do. She's not a collector, right? But I don't know.
Your wife should have pressed her, bro. That ass.
I told her. I don't remember what I told her. But I was like, I said you better have told her something or something. I don't remember what I said, but
I think they look great. I mean, she should have just shown her a picture of them.
But right, like Joanne's, like out of all the places, someone's going to try to rip on you for collecting statues. You know,
right?
Yeah, right. Exactly. An art.
Oh, you're so cool working at Joanne's.
Fucking bitch.
So much better than me. Get off your high horse,
Your
lady.
wife,
Get my damn fabric.
Like, well, I make $100 for every cape I get. How much do you make here?
Yeah, it's more than she makes like a day probably.
Right, house, you're $8 an hour.
It's crazy though to think about like normal. We're not normal people. Like as soon as you start collecting, you go into like a different category of person.
Yeah, well, there's that. Then you go to the conventions.
Yeah.
And then some of us, like myself, dress up at the conventions. That's another level. So
Steven's got like 1,000 books, bro. He's like a fucking librarian.
You might see it, Tim, because my one boy that's coming with us, he's gonna go as Batman.
Oh, he's dressing up.
Yeah, on Saturday, and he wants me to go as Bane.
You should do it.
So we might both be dressed up on Saturday.
Nice.
That's cool.
And Steve's his library is pretty sick though. You got me. I love the way it's stacked. It's so neat and clean, you know.
Yes, I have a lot turning everybody into omnibus collectors.
How long did it take to do that, Steven?
To do what? Collect all the books?
You're doing
did you have that?
Or something
Did you have that in mind? Like you're like, this whole wall is gonna be fucking.
Yeah.
books.
So when I picked up my first omnibus, I think it was Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1. And I was collecting CGC keys at the time, and I was like, "Well, damn, these are all the stories right here." And I just liked how it was all collected in that one big book. And then I got the Infinity Gauntlet omnibus. So then I started looking on YouTube for omnibus. I just searching omnibus, right? And they had this dude. His name is Riley Moe, and he had like Billy shelves from IKEA with a bunch of books in them. And I was like, "Damn, that shit is tight." I was like, "Yo, I wanna do like a library like that." You know what I mean? And I'm a very eccentric collector, so I'm like, I gotta have every single one, even Muppet Babies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need all of them. So yeah, and then when I moved out here to Texas, the first thing I was looking for is like, where the fuck is my statues and omnibus gonna go? And when I saw this room, I was like, yo, I don't care what the rest of the house looks like, we're good.
Yeah.
And I had all these Calyx from IKEA from Florida. And I just was messing around where to put them in here, and it just kind of came together real nice. Like,
nice.
Yeah, it's been growing too, man. Actually, I decided to sell some books that I have collected in multiple formats. Like I have the Jeff Johns Green Lantern run in omnibus and in absolute editions. So I think I'm going to start selling like the absolutes of that.
Those are so nice, man.
They're very nice, but I don't have room. I got books stacked on the floor because I don't have room, and I don't really have anywhere else I'm going to be putting books. So
see, I started getting some of the omnibuses too, and I was thinking, should I get those or the absolutes? But they don't come out with a lot of absolutes, right?
Right.
As far as I can see.
Yeah, and the Jeff Johns collect everything the absolutes collect and more. So if you know, I'd rather have the omnibus in that sense.
Mm-hmm. It makes me want to wait for the omnibus, like all the new stuff coming out, like the metal and like.
Yeah.
Well, they have omnibus coming out for the metal. I don't know if they're omnibus. They're definitely having hardcovers come out for it though.
Did you see the variant for the Venom #1 that just came out? They want like $1,000 for it, the black and white McFarlane variant.
Yeah, so
that's crazy. I'm like, how do you know it's not going to get beat down on the way to you? The only way I'd spend that much on a book is if I could guarantee myself I'm not going to lose $500 on it, and that it's not going to get beat up on the way to my house.
Yeah,
I'd have to have it in person.
$1,000,
I would not buy a book like that if it wasn't in person and it's not in a case like a CGC case. That's crazy. Because who knows? Maybe the mailman just wants to shove it in somewhere, bend it around. $1,000 down the drain. You're like, Jesus. And I didn't even have a print.
The mailman curls it up to stick it in your mailbox.
Yeah. And they'll do that too. I mean, if you let them. If I send a book, I'm reinforcing that thing. You have to put the knee to it if you want to bend it a little bit.
I'll get it in there.
Yeah, I've had some guys do that to me. With posters, though, because they couldn't fit it in the box I had. It was like
slightly... you show one where the guy bent it in half or something.
Yeah, and then he retaliated on me. And the next poster I got, he smashed it in like 5 different places. It was just mauled. I mean, he had to have done it deliberately because I was like, oh, there's no way. The same guy, so I had to complain about him twice.
Cal's in the chat talking about he used to get like, individual. I used to call them single issues, but in the omnibus world, they call them floppies. But I just can't really bring myself to call them floppies. But stopped buying books every Wednesday and started waiting on collected editions. Mm-hmm. And that, me too. I used to get single issues, and I had long boxes and short boxes, and they just looked ugly because you had just all these white boxes stacked up. I thought the omnibus.
I got tons of them.
And you never flip through them. Or I used to say, all right, I'm going to flip through them just to see what's up. And after about 1 or 2 boxes, I was like, man, fuck that.
It's annoying reading single issues because it's every month. And once the next month passes, you don't remember what the hell happened. It's been so long.
It has a certain kind of coolness to it, though. It leaves you hanging, then you're anticipating the next book to come around.
Well, not only that, but I have like 30,000 individual comics. So it becomes very hard to put them all somewhere.
Yeah. That's why, and then it's like certain books will go up in value. You don't even want to really read them without putting gloves on and all. Yeah, so that's why I like getting the
with tweezers.
Well, it's just like you don't want if you have your bare hands, you'll just sweat right into the books and leave all kinds of oil and stuff. So that's why I like to get collected editions of the same books I have. It's kind of I don't know. I feel stupid doing it. But it's like I already have these stories, and now I'm buying them again just so I can read the story I already have. It's like, geez. So that's why, I think I'll probably get rid of a lot of my single issues at some point.
The single ones that I like to collect now is if I go to a Comic-Con and there's a special exclusive for the show and the cover's really cool, then I'll buy them. But I haven't really bought too many singles other than that.
My phone's about to die, guys. I'm about to head out.
All right. Have a good night, brother.
Later, bro.
See you guys. You guys have a good night tonight.
Yeah, peace out, man. Take care.
Have a good weekend.
You too, bro.
So, but now recently, because I've been hanging with my dude Manimal, that's a local guy. He gets comics every Wednesday, so he brings me over stacks of the new shit. So now I've been reading single issues again as well.
So he's trying to. I think I saw something. He's trying to sell all his stuff and get the #1 X-Men.
Yeah, so he's a huge X-Men fan. He has almost a complete run of X-Men, but he doesn't have the #1 issue. He never had X-Men 1, and I did that one time. I sold all my individual issues, all my CGC books to get an Amazing Fantasy 15. So he was I guess flirting with the idea, and I guess he's been wanting to downsize. So that's what we were going to talk about on our show on Sunday. So thanks for letting the cat out the bag. But no. But we're going to call Road to X-Men 1. I'm going to try to help him sell his whole collection so that he could buy an X-Men 1 CGC book.
That's really cool.
I did that with Cap. I have every single issue of Captain America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a pretty full run of Amazing Spider-Man as well, man. Not a full run, but
I've been working on that, but that one's very hard because there's a lot of expensive issues.
The Silver Age is hard.
Marty from Comic Book Fanatics, he's been trying to track that collection down.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if he's still pursuing it, but I know he was when he was doing the
quite
show.
a few guys on there that have picked a book. And I know Ray has almost every issue of Thor. So you got everyone picks that one character that means a lot to them, and they try to get the whole run.
So Cal said, I need a friend to keep me updated every day with weekly comic books. But
you ain't kidding.
But the thing is, it's a good trade-off because he basically can read any omnibus he wants, and then I read all the new shit that he gets. So
It's a good deal.
It's a good deal.
Can't beat it.
The thing with him buying the X-Men 1, though, I told him it's not the best time to buy it. Them shits with the rumors of the Disney Fox merger, it's they're skyrocketing right now.
Yeah, it's not a good time to do it.
But I guess, if they do get it, it might be worse to wait. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to tell with that.
Well, yeah, it's good to have the money set aside so that if that deal comes along.
How high of a grade is he looking for?
He wants to go the highest he could afford, and I told him you got to find a sweet spot because there's a certain dollar amount per grade jump, and there comes a point in the grade where the jump starts getting ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you got to find that sweet spot where, like, let's say it's $1,000 a grade, and then after 5.0 it jumps to $3,000 a grade. Maybe you want to just stick at that 5.0, which is the highest grade, before the jumps get too out of control.
Well, yeah, that's exactly how it is with Amazing Fantasy.
Yeah, exactly.
So you have the lower grades, the 1s and the 2s, which, I mean, a 2.0 isn't bad for that book. I mean, it's nice just to have it. But when you start getting to the 5s and above, the jumps are ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, I debated on getting the Invincible Iron Man 55 right before the movie came out for, it was going for like a year ago. Like a year ago, I was anticipating this movie come out, but I was just like, man, that's a lot of money to spend on a book.
That book was in the dollar bin before the first Avengers movie.
Yeah, it's crazy. So I couldn't see, well, what is it now at a 9.8? It's like what, $7,000-$8,000? It's probably more than that now. It just keeps going up.
Even Tales of Suspense, because I was after I completed my run for Cap, I was going for Tales of Suspense 1 through 99, which is the beginning of that. And that also has the first appearance of Iron Man as well. So those books skyrocketed as soon as the Iron Man movie came out.
Right.
Yeah. Iron Man's hot right now.
I'll tell you, the books that are really heating up is Fantastic Four #1 and the X-Men #1.
Yeah.
Yeah. The giant size X-Men goes for a decent price.
I'd rather get like a clean copy of Galactus's first appearance or Silver Surfer's first appearance as opposed to Fantastic.
Those are still obtainable.
Yeah. Fantastic Four, I don't care too much for the characters, but the characters that came with that team, the bad guys, and and Silver Surfer, of course, those are two of my favorite characters, Galactus and Silver Surfer. I just like the cosmic guys, man. They're so powerful.
Word.
And everybody's talking about the new movie, how it's. Oh wait, we can do spoilers, right?
Yeah.
Infinity War. Yeah. Okay. So they're saying how Thanos, he was all about pleasing death and all that, but in the Silver Surfer books, he explained the whole. He brought Silver Surfer on a little tour, and he's explaining why he has to kill all these people, and he does the whole population control thing. So that story's already been done. So they took that story from the old Silver Surfer stories. I was just looking at it the other day. He's explaining, well, there's too many people. He was trying to justify what he was doing and killing everybody.
Well, that was just their way of making him more human.
But I'm just saying that story had been done. They borrowed part of that story from the stuff in the 90s where Ron Lim was doing Silver Surfer.
Well, I don't know what you guys think, but I think maybe after Thanos, Galactus would probably be the next big baddie.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I hope that on that phone it's going to show the Fantastic Four and that they're going to bring. But then it was Captain Marvel. I was like, well, that's still cool, but I would have preferred it to be the Fantastic.
Yeah, I don't think it was as cool because the general audience didn't know who she was.
Yeah.
And we already know there's a movie coming, so big shocker, you know.
I'd have loved it to be the fan because then you got to bring Silver Surfer in there.
But I feel you, but I think that they are saving that for a bigger reveal, man. I think like that expo they have when they show their new movie lineup, I think they're gonna do it then.
They should, because I think that's the right way to do it.
Like an end credits thing after the second part of Infinity War.
Well, it'd be such a waste just to shove Silver Surfer in there right now because he could have such an epic story with Galactus coming to take his world and take him as a slave to go find other worlds. It would just could be, you know, him with his family. You'd have to be a really shitty director to fuck that up. I mean,
yeah, but I agree. Galactus is the only big enough bad that they could do after Thanos. It can't be Doctor Doom. It's got to be something huge like that.
Exactly.
See, they might flip the script and they might need Thanos to take out Galactus or something. And that's, they needed Galactus to help take out Thanos in the books.
Right. So Annihilation that they use, yeah. Well, or Annihilus with the Annihilation Wave, that could be dope too, yo.
Yeah.
And then you could bring in Nova. Guardians is already a part of that. Thanos is a part of that.
Yeah, I was not wondering if they were going to bring in Nova.
I love that they're putting Captain Marvel into all of it. I mean, I don't know. I'm not that big of a Captain Marvel fan, but I think it's going to at least bring it into that cosmic, scenery that I want to see. And hopefully it does. And they don't just keep it down to Earth. I want to see some epic stuff in space, But she's supposed to be like one of the most powerful beings.
That's what I was going to say in the Marvel Universe, right? Plus, we're going to see scrolls, and there's a lot of things that you could do with scrolls in the movies with shape shifting and stuff. And then to bring a super scroll,
yeah, it's going to be awesome.
It's going to be dope, yo.
I love that movie, man. I thought they killed it. It's just I could find only a few things wrong with it, and that's just me trying to.
Yeah, I gave it a 10 out of 10, but I could nitpick. I could nitpick the Xandar shit happening off screen. I can nitpick the Hulk acting like a bitch the whole movie with no explanation.
I don't know what man. Vic would be pissed about that. The Hulk out like some fucking. He would probably protest the movie. What's going on here? It's hilarious.
So Zhao said he has a point in the chat that Galactus doesn't have enough personality for the big screen. Like Thanos, this was his movie featuring the Avengers, man. He held it down on his own. And
you let the surfer, show his emotions.
Right. The Herald. Right. He should be the big looming thing in the background that's scary as fuck.
Yeah.
What the hell's Mac doing? He's jumping in and out?
He's having technical difficulties.
That demon in his house, man.
Yeah. All right, boys. I'm going to head out.
Yeah, I'm out too, guys. Have a good weekend, guys.
Drink a lot of water before you go to sleep.
Oh, definitely. Good night.
He's going to run to the bathroom. Oh, man. Yeah, definitely, though, I think that was what came to mind to me. Thanos is so big, they needed a big villain after him, and the only one I could think of is Galactus.
Yeah, you gotta have Galactus. There's no way that
Annihilus would be good, but he doesn't really have. He'll be like an Ultron almost,
Yeah, and how many people are gonna know who he is? Also,
I think Warlock should be brought in there as well. Maybe Mephisto or Mephisto.
Mephisto would be crazy, yo.
Yeah, Mephisto. Yeah,
do an Infinity Watch storyline.
Oh, that's what the rumor was, that it was going to be called Infinity Crusade.
All right.
That makes sense.
I just love what they're doing with the Marvel Universe, man.
Yeah, me too.
It's awesome.
Dormammu was good, but he was already in the Doctor Strange movie.
Right.
For some reason, I feel the DC just does better at solo movies. I think they should stick. At least they need more time to build up their team.
That was their problem. You nailed it to a T. The biggest problem with DC was they tried rushing into the big movie without setting up the separate character movies to set up the whole big thing. They just rushed into the Justice League.
Yeah, they definitely rushed it. They're just they're giving too many expectations for the general audience. all these people don't know who the hell they are, so they need
The
their
same
soul.
way they rushed into the death. You were doing Superman versus Batman. Why did you jumble that together with the death of Superman?
Yeah, it's terrible writing. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know what
It's the executives, man. The executives' decisions are terrible.
Yeah, somebody said it once, I think, perfect, where they said the people who were in the Marvel cinematic, whoever's in charge there, they love comics, whereas the people who are in charge of the DC love money.
So do you think Disney's going to buy out Warner Brothers eventually?
Honestly, I don't
No.
know, but I don't think it would be a bad thing.
I never thought that they would buy out Marvel, and I never thought they'd buy out Lucasfilms.
Well, it would be nuts because Marvel and DC were always, the two biggies that fought each other.
I definitely didn't think that Lucas would sell out to Disney.
Well, unfortunately, unlike Marvel, Star Wars has been being massacred by Disney.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I think they need to go into the Old Republic and get into some darker stories. And
well, the problem is, and I don't know about everyone else because I actually read the extended universe stuff. And if you look at the original storyline where they came up with this whole 7, 8, 9, it's so much better in the extended universe than the way they did it.
I bet.
They took parts of it, but then they changed parts of it, and the parts they changed ruined the whole story, and the characters aren't that good. Because
look at all the stories they could have taken from Knights of the Old Republic, the game that they came out with.
Well, not only that, but the perfect thing, for instance, I'm a big fan of Wait, let me look it up before I name.
Hey guys, I gotta run. I'll let you guys later.
All right, good night. We're just gonna finish up this plot, and then we're gonna.
All right, yo.
All right, take care, man. Good night.
I could find it on my phone because I hate saying the name of a book and then I tell you the wrong thing and someone goes looking it up.
So fact check.
What the hell?
Yeah, man, Knights of the Old Republic, that was like a game that evolved all games, I think, as far as storytelling. Because you had so many decisions to make, and those are the guys that made Mass Effect, right? They came.
Oh my god, those to this day are my favorite Star Wars games ever.
No, yeah, for sure.
The twists and turns in it. Oh my
yeah, I beat that game like 4 times over as the good guys, bad guys.
All right, well, it's called, I'm pretty sure, I don't have the time to look this up, but I'm pretty certain it's called Shadows of the Force. And the story was that one of Han and Leia had 3 kids. And Jason, Jaina, which were twins, and then Anakin Jr. So those were the 3. Well, Anakin Solo. So those were the 3 kids on that side. And then Luke had a son with Mara Jade called Ben Solo. So in this book, Anakin dies fighting the Yuzhong Vong. And Jason gets turned to the dark side and becomes Darth Kaitis. Now, his sister and Ben they're the good guys, and they go after the brother. And it's a great story. And this would have been the perfect story for episodes 7, 8, and 9. But instead, they went with this whole Rey thing, and she's the kid of nobody, which to me, that was bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
She should have been somebody special.
Yeah.
Ben being, his character killing his father.
Yeah. I didn't get it.
I wanted to like Kylo Ren so bad, but because I like the Sith, but he's just, I don't know. There's something about him throwing temper tantrums.
Yeah, it's just, I think it's the actor. They just did a bad casting job.
And then that whole shit with, spoiler alert, but I'm pretty sure everyone's seen it. But the way in the new one, how they killed, the master, which is with the tricks. And I'm like, come on, the Emperor was so powerful and awesome. And this guy was supposed to be more powerful.
Yeah, they just took him out like there's nothing. I'm like, what the hell?
Dies in some dipshit way.
Oh, I was so pissed. I was hoping they were gonna make him Samuel L. Jackson's character.
Yeah, and I'm like,
I thought that would have been perfect because maybe he's mad at the Skywalkers because he killed him and he's about to kill the Sith Lord. Why am I forgetting his name? Samuel L. Jackson's character.
Mace.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I was like, they could have used that and made him fall off there, and he has this hatred for the Skywalkers, and he had the scar on his face too. I knew that was people were speculating that he might be a noob or whatever, and I just didn't like how they just had him die like that.
Well, even the whole thing about him being the Emperor's master also.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
So there were all these great ideas that could have been used.
Yeah.
And then they go with this stupidity. And then that whole thing
understand it.
Making Luke Skywalker not give a shit anymore.
Yeah. What was up? He just disappeared. He's like, I'm out of here. He just disappears. What the fuck was that? First he killed off Han Solo, which is like one of my favorite characters.
You're gonna have this epic battle between him and Kylo, and it's not even real. He's just force projecting.
You can have that little bitch Kylo Ren kill Han Solo and not give me something. Where's the catharsis, man? I need something. You have.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, the last one, 9, better be something special to redeem itself. 8 was horrible.
Yeah, jeez, I don't know where they're going with that, but they made tons of money, so it makes them think that they're doing a good job. They're like, well, whatever, we're making money, so who cares if we make shit films? That's what it'll come down to, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Like for me, somebody else said the Skywalker should have been left alone, but it would have been so much better if Rey was Luke's kid.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because then you could have kept the Skywalker legacy going. Either that or just ended it like he was suggesting, where the Skywalker thing ended with Luke basically saving Anakin in the end, and this could have been a whole new story starting from scratch.
Yeah, instead of butchering the old story.
Yeah, exactly. Because look, the original trilogy is by all Star Wars fans is beloved.
Yeah.
The first 3, I don't mind 3. I actually watched 3 a lot.
Yeah, I like that one.
Going into 4, 5, and 6. But I rarely ever watch 1 and 2 other than the fight,
Yeah, with Darth Maul, yeah, at the end.
Because he's the Ray Park, he was awesome.
Yeah.
But that's the only saving grace of part 1. And then when in part 2 was basically a love story, let's face it.
Yeah. With that guy's horrible acting.
And then 3
Hater
was
or whatever,
cool.
I think it's
3 was cool just because you got to see how Anakin turned into Vader, which that I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah. But I enjoyed the third one. The second one had its moments where he went to avenge his mom, but it was just acting he's like, I killed them all. He's just so bad.
Even the women and children.
Yeah, the way he says it. It's like I can't even take him seriously. But I think the way they set up the story was great. It's just he can follow through with the lines and what's her name too. Natalie Portman was like, "What the fuck, man? Give me some support here." She was trying to have like a deep moment with that guy because she's a pretty good actor, I think.
Yeah.
And then this guy was just not giving her anything. He was just in his own world doing his act. But I still enjoy the films though. To be honest.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. I can watch 1, 2, 3 1 and 2 if I had to. 3, 4, 5, and 6 I enjoy immensely.
Yeah.
7 I can watch. 8 just kills it for me. watching Part 8, I was like, oh my God, I don't want to ever see another Star Wars movie. Like, I know, you got Solo coming out, and part of me is like, do I even want to watch it? Because
we know he
just butchered Star Wars for me.
Yeah, we know Kylo's little weasel ass just kills him later. I was hoping he'd pull like a Darth Maul and somebody would salvage him after he got thrown off. It would have some separate, but you never know. Maybe they'll bring. I don't think so though. It seemed like it was like the end of. I just thought that was such a horrible way for.
Oh, and that whole like Mary Poppins thing with.
Oh, that was terrible.
I was like,
what was going on there?
She's like floating into.
What the hell?
That whole scene in the casino that made no sense where they're riding those things. I'm like, oh.
Man, it's just like they're trying to capture imagination.
Oh, and then Luke
Milk. They don't even have their own imagination.
I'm like, what the hell kind of crap is this, bro?
It's craziness. They're messing it up. I don't know what was going on.
I just pray that I heard there's a different director for Part 9, so hopefully he fixes some of the shit. That's all I could say.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they've already ruined certain things that just pissed me off, and killing Han Solo like that—that's what really just gets at me. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, man. He deserved better. He deserved better than that. He must have it. I think he must have had an attitude like he probably didn't want to do the movie because he's always said
that's what I think.
Mm-hmm. And they're just all right. Well, we'll just kill you off then. And
Harrison.
That's being petty, though.
Harrison, it was just like I've done enough.
Mm-hmm.
Kill me off or something.
But even if he was having a bad attitude, he didn't want to work. They still, just for the respect for the fans, should have ended him in a better way, I think.
Like he could have went down in a blaze of glory and the Millennium Falcon blowing up during a battle.
It probably got personal with the producers and stuff. Like, all right, well, you don't want any part of our film, then we'll just let you die by this little punk that nobody likes. We'll end your whole character. I don't know. It
Especially
rubbed me the wrong way, I think.
Is you start the movie where he stops the blaster bolt.
Mm-hmm.
That shows a lot of power. But then all of a sudden, he'll have these temper tantrums while he starts slashing shit up.
Why would he smash things? He's got the force. He would just smash
things. So you got that going on. Then he gets beat, and granted, he got hit with a blaster bolt, but he's still getting beat by somebody who doesn't know how to use the force. Like the first time they're fighting with a lightsaber.
Yeah.
Even if she had knowledge beforehand and it's coming back, it's still not all there. But she's going to beat a Jedi Master or a Sith Lord. He's not a Sith Lord yet. But the point is he's getting beat where he gets saved because the Earth splits apart. Yeah. And then so now Rey almost beats him. But yet when he goes up against Luke, he basically beats Luke's ghost or whatever. So I'm like,
ridiculous. Luke should have been the boss, man.
It's like this whole movie made no sense.
And why all these Jedi guys keep disappearing? I hope they come back at some point. We got Obi-Wan just turned into nothing. Now Luke did the same exact thing.
Well, they're supposed to be joining the Force.
Is this Force good? I wonder what they're going to do with that exactly, that story of them all joining the Force. Does somebody take that power at some point? I don't know. It's
regardless, they just bullshit. That's all I could say.
Yeah. Hopefully they can reinvent it and redeem themselves.
I just hope whoever's directing Part 9 changes some of the back, because he could still change some of the stuff. Not everything that happened can't be twisted in a different direction. So hopefully he could change some stuff that makes 9 worth watching. That's what I'm praying for.
Yeah, I think Rey's a pretty strong character. They just, need to give you more of her and make you care about the character.
To be a little more backstory on her.
Yeah, for sure. because I don't know, they try to keep her so secretive, and then when they revealed the secret, it was just like a little,
It was dumb.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I'm looking into a mirror and I see myself.
we're expecting like this awesome, like, oh my god, I can't believe it, and then they're just like, oh, you're nobody.
Well, yeah, because it's like she could have been Luke's daughter. She could have been Obi-Wan's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
She could have been even the Emperor's daughter. Anything would have been cool. And they're like, oh no, you were just a daughter of some salvage people who didn't care about
Way
you.
to leave you hanging, man. It's like, what the hell? I don't know. I think they have potential with it. It's just
Yeah, I mean, they could
few
still
adjustments.
go back and be like, no, he showed you a false vision.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then she finds out she's something more.
Yeah.
Because, you can't really trust what he's saying. So
instead, you'll have a Luke moment going, Rey, I am your father.
And, Mark Hamill's such a great actor if they give him a chance,
Oh, exactly. That's what that was my problem. Everyone, to me and to a lot of Star Wars fans, like Vader was always my favorite character, but Luke was definitely number 2. They were the 2 people that meant the most to me in Star Wars. And Vader at least went out like Vader should have.
Yeah, he went out with a bang.
He was this badass. He saves his son. There's nothing more that's better than that. And he redeemed himself. And it was the perfect ending to his story. But to have Luke go out as this bitter Jedi who didn't give a shit anymore.
Just disappears. He's like, fuck you.
Fights and his ghost disappears. It was like, really? You did Luke dirty, man.
Yeah, it was terrible. They were just trying to, I don't know, because I know Hamill wants a part of it. I guarantee you.
Yeah, Hamill even said it to himself. He said it himself. He goes, this is not my Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, what the fuck is that? It's so disrespectful, too. They're just like, oh, it's time for a new generation. They're basically just trying to find a way to get rid of all the older guys and replace them. And they're just, it's like, instead of thinking of a good story, oh, we got to just do what we can and move on. And I don't know. They're just copping out. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly.
Luke needed he should have went out like, it should have been a crazy story. I think he should have got at least one more movie. Yeah.
Like him versus all of these stormtroopers or whatever the new guys are called. And then Ren comes out and he's fighting them all, lightsaber blazing, knocking bolts back, fighting, using the Force, some like 20 or 30 minute long lightsaber battle. And then it ends like crazy like that. Kind of like, because to me, the best fight ever was the final fight in Return of the Jedi between Luke and his father and the throne.
Yeah.
To me, I'll never forget the scenery from that whole battle. And they could have done something that grand for Luke, and it was just like, no, I force rejected my ghost into battle and lost.
I'm thinking the stories were just written better back then, and the actors were better.
Well, yeah, the mistake was Lucas should never have sold Star Wars.
No. And now they've already made back the money.
If he was going to, it should have stated in the clause that only he can write or direct the movies.
Yeah, at least for this said.
For at least till the Skywalker story was over.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but there was a girl he trusted, right, that was running the Lucas. They said that she had to coordinate certain parts of the story. I can't remember what it was exactly, but I know there's certain things in the deal where he had to keep certain people on, but I don't like the job that they did. Whoever he kept on there to help, they didn't do it justice.
Oh my God, they just butchered it.
Even the Lucas films, I mean, people hate on the prequels, but they still had that same kind of somewhat of that feeling of the Lucas
feel.
Yeah, exactly. Which is hard to, replicate, I guess.
But even I'll give them that even the Force Awakens had some of that feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
The Last Jedi was just like a mishmash of crap.
Yeah, and I saw it in 3D, and I was expecting to, I was so excited for it. I even got one of those theaters where you get the drinks and the food and stuff.
Yeah,
and, so it was a little like night out. Somebody gave me a Christmas present for that, where you could, go do one of those nights out. And I think I had like $80 on the thing or something. Well, I spent that real fast on like 3 drinks or whatever. And I don't know. It's just the movie just fell short for me. I mean, I had all the elements to make it a perfect movie.
Yes, I never walked out of a Star Wars
like what the
disappointed in my life.
Yeah,
I was like, what did I just watch?
Yeah,
and here's the thing: I was really pissed off, and then I got excited because you see Luke. He's got his lightsaber. He comes out and he's just walking, and he's gonna fight Ren. And you're like, all right, this is gonna be that
that's exactly
lightsaber battle that saves the movie. And then it became what it was, and I'm like, this.
Yeah, what the hell? Yeah, have Kylo keep that mask on for 5 to 10 minutes, and let's see an epic battle. That's what I wanted.
Why?
Yeah, they had so many opportunities to just, I don't know, redeem themselves, and seems like they just. It's kind of like how when they did the first trilogy of the prequels, it's like the middle movie they kind of just, I don't know, just kind of winged it. It seemed like, besides the scene where he went to go revenge his mom and a couple of soppy love scenes. I don't know. It seems like they didn't care about the middle story.
At least we kind of knew what to expect because we knew about Vader, so we knew he had a fall in love and all this shit. So we kind of knew what to expect. But here, they could have gave us anything that would have been cool. That we would have been cool, and we would have accepted it and been like, yeah, this is pretty cool. But what they gave us was just like stuff that it's like, nobody cares about this. If you have no care for what's going on in the movie, you're not going to enjoy it.
Yeah, and the worst part is that they hyped it up so much that so many people went and saw it. So now they think, oh, well, we did good on the money, so who cares if the film wasn't all that good?
That's their thing. Fuck it, we made our money.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, so now it just worries me that we're just going to get more of the same as long as they're making profit,
Yeah, like I said, I'm very worried. I may go see Solo. I don't know. But to actually be afraid to see a movie because you might be let down.
Yeah, and they dropped the director in that like halfway into production too. So that worries me a little bit. That means they must have taken a full U-turn on where the movie was going if they had to get rid of the director. So
you got that. Then they're making a Ben Kenobi movie, I heard.
Oh yeah.
So
see, we all saw what happened.
I hope they would use Ewan McGregor again, because if you use a different actor, it's just going to be weird.
Yeah, and McGregor would be, he would be like a perfect age right now, right?
Yeah.
Because he's not quite as old as Obi, and now he's a little older. He's like, so it would work out perfectly just to use him.
Yeah, he could be that bridge between the young one and Alan Guinness is older.
That desert nomad, it would work perfect.
Plus, it's easier to make an actor look older than it is younger. So they got that going.
They got some freaky stuff going on with that younger stuff too now.
Yeah, now, but it's still
yeah. You can still see it regardless.
Where with with beards and adding gray hair and stuff like that, it's a lot easier to make somebody look old. You can put wrinkles and stuff in their face.
I've always been more of a fan of makeup and
and prosthetics.
Yeah. Myself, I think it just brings a certain amount of realism. I know certain things you can't do it with, like spaceships and stuff like that, but when it comes to like blood and guts and things like that, I want to see. It just makes it more realistic. I don't know. It's just what I was used to with the 80s and the 90s, and it's awesome. Yeah, the prosthetics, all that. It's just, I love that kind of style. It's just, what I'm used to.
Well, with that, I'm going to let it end because it's almost 12 o'clock. I think we had a really good conversation this week. a lot of funny shit happened too. There was a lot of laughing in this episode. So hopefully everyone enjoyed. Thank you guys. Well, you're the only one left for being on the show, and for everybody watching in the chat room, we always appreciate it. And we'll see you guys next week. So have a good weekend, everyone, and peace.
Thanks for having me on, Lou. Have a good night.
You too.